Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this, taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ. The all-natural weight chews cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1Live Stew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results. Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Ollie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949.
I made a mistake. I want to apologize to the immigrants in America. I'm in the United States. I know America is the whole continent. I want to say that this country is nothing without the immigrants. This country is nothing without Mexicans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Colombians, Venezuelans, Cubans, Honduras.
YouTube.com.
That's right.
Let's do it. Let's run. In a courtyard and oceans of violets and blue. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and how can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Maybe I'm just too demanding. You will the picture. You and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling?
And we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Good morning, world. Good morning, man. Good morning, world. It's your guys, the Two Live Dudes. We just love and I am Ryan, but together we make up the Two Live Dudes, and this is your Two Live Cabela. And an honorable mention today goes to none other than St. Louis's finest. St. Louis Quan is in the building. I said good morning to all of them, and I said good morning to you too, unmute your mic and tell the world good morning, sir. How you feeling, man?
You hear me?
Yes. I hear you.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Absolutely fantastic, man. Yes, fantastic, man.
Yeah, we back. We made it, man. You rested. You get some rest.
I'm still tired, man. I don't recover like I used to, and it's going to take me a week or so. Kids been riding my back since I got back. So, yeah, man, eventually I'll be okay, man. But right now, eyes tired, boss.
Yeah.
Eyes tired, man.
I woke up. I've been waking up early because my whole sleep pattern's off. If you're new to the show, this is your first time watching.
I hate to start like this, but please remember what you were going to say. We need to get sleep pattern being off, man. Have you considered getting one of those CPAP machines, man?
Hell no. I don't have a problem with snoring. I don't snore, do I?
Sir, I had a hard time sleeping because not only do you snore, you talk and you go.
Are you serious?
Man, there was 2-3 times when I started to wake you up, man.
You should have woke me up. Yeah, I have a real sleep issue with talking in my sleep.
Well, that's the purpose of the CPAP machine, man.
It's funny you say that. I didn't want to even bring this up. It's funny you say that because last night I almost left here. Whenever my sleep pattern...
You were traveling someplace else? You going out of town or something?
I hate to even talk about this, man. I
Well, this is
had
the
a
people show, man.
dream.
We're here to inform the people, and thank y'all for being here. Shouts out to WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. Speaking to Detroit, and remember what you're gonna say, Doug.
Shouts out to Detroit.
man.
Thick
Yeah,
up
man.
on the boat.
Detroit was deep on the boat. For the
Detroit
Super Bowl
was
cruise,
deep.
man. And
Do you
shouts out
think-
to
do
these
you
brothers,
think-
man? Andre Reed, peace, brother. Hopefully y'all are listening in WGPR in Detroit, man. It was great meeting you, brothers, man. Thank y'all for pulling up.
107.5. Do you think that they were in such huge numbers because they thought they were going to be in the Super Bowl?
There's no doubt about it. There's
They
no doubt about
had
it, man.
several different Detroit crews
Yes.
of
Yes.
people. They were I probably saw 30 different people with Detroit Lions paraphernalia on the entire weekend.
At one point in time, there was like 50 people in a hot tub that only fit 10 people from Detroit, all 50 of them from Detroit. And when I
Right.
talk about big asses,
Right.
hooray!
Yeah.
I mean, it was amazing, man. But shout out to the people in Detroit. Now back to what you were saying about traveling out of town or leaving here. What were you saying?
I had a dream last night, man, and I don't know what happened, but I popped up and I fell backwards out of the bed and came this close to hitting the corner wall in my room.
Hey, listen, man.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
you
It's
had
funny you
me-
say that.
You had me shook to the point where I sat up at one point in time and was watching you, thought about videoing you, and I almost woke you up like, man, snap out of it.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I
I think
tell her to bring the milk. Tell her to bring the milk. No, it's not funny, man. You got to get a CPAP. You got to get this thing checked out, man. Because there was several times I'm like, okay, is he breathing? Is he breathing? And then
nah,
you go,
it's
out of
nothing.
nowhere you go.
It's-
Get the Smurf. There's a Smurf.
There's a Smurf.
Al Bundy. Al Bundy.
Hey, listen, you should have woke me up. You should have woke me up.
Well, listen.
It's
next year,
the
next year
common.
we won't have that situation. I'll sleep on somebody's balcony before I sleep in a room with you again. I guarantee you that.
Right. You should have just woke me up. It's a combination of whenever I drink and whenever I'm super tired, I talk in my sleep. I do.
Okay.
It's
All
a
right.
combination of that. And I drank all day. Me and Shree and you were talking this morning in the pre-show about the drink packages. And who was it? You saying it wasn't worth it, or Tree was saying it wasn't worth it? Tree was saying it.
Tree said she wasn't. It wasn't. And I know I did not drink $300 worth of drinks.
No, but my point is that I'm sure that these cruise lines are accounting for shrinkage, because if you bought a drink package, if you're any one of my friends in the brush, shouts out to the Q's, the 94 bros, and one of the 93 bros that came on the cruise with us, they got their money's worth. They had at least 37 drinks a day because they were passing them around to everybody. But the cruise ship account for that. That's called shrinkage. Like when I worked for Foot Action, they knew that a certain amount of sneakers were going to disappear. They counted that in the tally of how much pair of sneakers they had. So I'm sure that the cruise line accounts for one person getting 25 drinks. There they go. There go my youngest. There go my.
Here's the good side, bros, on the cruise. And not only on the cruise, when we got to Nassau, we all went to Senior Frogs, and there go the good side bros again. You didn't make it there because you were in the room talking to yourself while you were sleeping. But shouts out to Side that pulled up. Shouts out to my 97 chapter bro Brown. Brown pulled up on the bros. And again,
Put that picture back up.
Tree showed one of the pictures of us on the stairwell outside of the dinner hall after we had dinner, but she missed the biggest picture that we took together after dinner. We were deep, man. We were deep, and if y'all missed next year's cruise, y'all are crazy. Stu's Cruise 2027 will be epic.
Go back to that, man. Go back to that picture one more time.
Stu's Cruise 2027 will be epic.
So look, that's me to the bottom left, and clearly I ate a whole turkey or something the night
Well,
before.
it was fresh. It was fresh off of dinner. My stomach is bulging out too. We were drinking and eating all day. But yeah, man, shouts out to everybody. Melvin Echols pulled up with his old lady. Shouts out to you, Melvin. I can't get to calling names because there was so many. Thank y'all, man. Hit the applause. Hit the applause.
That's what I was about,
man.
That's what I was about to say. You don't want to start calling our names because we're not we're gonna miss somebody, and that's rude.
Yeah.
Shouts out to everybody that came to the inaugural Two Live Stews Cruise with the Stews Super Bowl cruise boat ride.
One more, man. Shouts out to the family that pulled up on us. That's Hollywood Rivers right there to the left, the tall dude. That's John. That's Alexis in the front, John's older sister, and me and you. This is Rivers blood. Arlie and a couple of other people pulled me to the side and said, hey, man, them people over there can't be your family. No, there's like 13 or 14 Rivers siblings, and we're the offspring. We have light, bright, dark, and damn near white, all in the same line.
So I always talk about John on the show. Put the picture back up one more time.
Yeah, man.
I always talk about John on the show. John Rivers, our cousin John Rivers, was Michael Irvin before Michael Irvin.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm not making that up. I'm a great evaluator of talent, but his love was basketball.
Yeah.
So he ended up playing basketball at Virginia Tech. But if he would have played wide receiver, there's no doubt, I'm not exaggerating, if he would have played wide receiver through college, which he had plenty of offers, but once again, he wanted to play basketball. If he would have played football in college, there's no doubt that he would have been a football Hall of Famer. No doubt.
His son, he had a New England Patriots jersey on during the Super Bowl. It was actually his son's jersey because his son was drafted by the New England Patriots, top of the second round. I think Derek played 8 or 9 years, played for New England, played for Houston, played for the Colts, had a fantastic career. So shouts out to John Rivers, man.
Had real bad luck with injuries, but yeah, John said he played 8 years. He got credited for 8 years. All you need is 5 to get that pension, right?
That's it, man. That's it.
So shouts out to family coming on board, the bros coming on board, the Stewies, the listeners. Yes, I'm wearing a Michael Jordan sweatsuit with Timberlands, but it's a long story. It's a long story. It was cool as shit on the boat, man.
No, not well. It wasn't. No. It was cold on the pier. The boat wasn't freezing like you're insinuating.
Outside was. Go ahead.
You're trying to make excuses because you're the only ninja on the boat with Tim's on, man.
No,
only ninja.
So when we left from Atlanta, it was in the 30s. Is that true or not?
Yes, it was in the 30s when we left Atlanta.
So I had to figure out what to pack in case it would be cold on the boat, and it was a lot of the times. So I wanted to pack something comfortable, but I don't have any Jordans right now, so I didn't want to wear a Jordan sweatsuit with non-Jordan shoes. So I said, I'll put on the damn Timbs. They go with everything. Yeah.
I used to have the same problem, man.
I'm not wearing a Jordan suit without no Jordan sneakers.
I don't put on Nikes without Nikes. I don't put on Adidas velour without Adidas. But if you've noticed, man, the whole time I was on the boat, I had on a pair of Hokas.
Oh, you did?
White people, comfortable shoes.
So they're very comfortable.
Oh my gosh, feel like feathers. Don't even know you got shoes on.
Okay, man. So the karaoke was phenomenal. I think Shree's got more clips of those that she's gonna play throughout. We went with Dove's Cry because they didn't have my first 4 selections I wanted to perform. I'm still getting calls right now. My phone's ringing off the hook with requests me to come perform it. Shut up, studio audience. Shut up. So I'm getting all kind of media requests right now to come perform, and it's just, this is what I do, man. I talk about sports and I talk shit about stuff.
Adrian Williams, yes. There's several different kind of hopes based upon what you need them for. They are amazing. And shouts out to 3Pete Jay. He says you have to call it a ship, not a boat. He's got something in he's really particular about that. But anyway, man, amazing time. Can't wait for 2027, the Stews Cruise 2027.
What I want to do, man, I didn't run this by you. Let's reveal the details about the next one very soon. Like, let's not wait till 6 months down the road.
Well, yeah, we got to get it set up before we start talking about it. But certainly allow people to get on payment plans and all kind of stuff, man. But next year's Stu's Cruise is going to be a little bit more special because the Super Bowl is actually going to be on Valentine's weekend. So
Yeah.
it'll be perfect for you to hang out on the Stu's Cruise 2027 with your boo if you got a boo.
Right. You can kill two birds with one stone.
That's right.
Yeah, Super Bowl is going to be on Valentine's Day next year, 2027. And so we got to incorporate that. Yeah, you bring your old lady and you can come on a great cruise and drink a lot of alcohol. And, the venue, which Tree has pictures I'm sure she's going to show later on today. The venue in which we watched the game.
Yes.
I guess you call it an amphitheater.
Couldn't be any better.
Oh my gosh, it couldn't be any better.
Couldn't be any better.
Now, it was cold as shit out there, but that's not regular.
It was a winter storm around the country.
That wasn't regular. Normally, you would have great weather and it'd be.
Guys can get pressure, but Seattle defensively can get pressure.
That's the venue right there.
Yeah, we'd be in
right
Miami or the Bahamas, and but this year was different probably than any other years for a long time, man, as far as the temperature. But other than that, man, it's great. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it.
Real quick, man, we didn't go through this.
And that was way before the game started. If you're asking, that place was packed.
It was
by the time it started.
It was phenomenal, man. You know who this is? Who this might be?
Mississippi State.
It is a baseball jersey.
A baseball bird. Dak Prescott.
It's a baseball jersey. Well, Dak played baseball.
Dak might have played baseball. I'm not sure. I can't think anybody. Rafael Palmeiro.
Yeah. The great Rafael Palmeiro.
Hey, listen.
I had a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time, man. And before we go any further, man, thank you for being a visionary and having this idea a couple years ago. It was a fantastic idea.
Appreciate it, man.
And everyone that was on the cruise really enjoyed themselves. So, tip of the cap to you, sir. Well done.
Appreciate it, sir.
Reggie Carson. We got to thank Arlie big time when she gets on here. Because
absolutely.
She worked her butt off to make that thing happen, man. So outstanding job by you and Arlie.
She did all the heavy lifting. Hey, Reggie Carson's fifth down. 5 biggest stories he's, I guess, talking about now in the NFL and the season wrap up. Last 48, the biggest memes in the 2 Live Stews Facebook chat group coming up later. Check out 2livestewsstore.com. That's 2livestewsstore.com. And if you'd like to donate to the show, help us keep the lights on, as well as other things, look to the bottom of the chat to the right. There's a dollar symbol. Click on that. You can donate to the show. If you're watching the replay, same thing. Look to the bottom of the chat. There's a heart symbol. Click on that, and you can donate after the live show is done. When we get back from the break, we late, but we got to talk about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Our thoughts.
I placed the biggest wager of my life on that game, and I won. Yes.
Well, I didn't place a big bet, but I did place a bet. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
And I won a couple dollars. So, yeah, Super Bowl talk from the Stews coming up next. Don't go away.
Shout out to your WGPR, Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. We appreciate you for pulling up on the cruise, Detroit. Y'all were deep.
My name is Donald Bradley. I'm the CEO and founder of Planet Marketing here in the United Kingdom for another amazing event. Today we had over 2,000 individuals coming to be educated and be recognized on what we believe is the fastest growing business on the planet. Never before have I gone to a local event in a country anywhere and had 9 rings to pass out, 9 six-figure rings from over $100,000 a year to over $500,000 a year. Stay tuned. Right place, right time, right people. If you know anybody that's involved in Planet Marketing in the 22 different countries that we're doing business in, get back with them. Everything in life is all about timing, but more important than timing is something called positioning. We are looking for leaders in a country near you. Join us.
It's your guys with 2 Live Stews, Doug Jordan Ryan, so to make up those stews, and this is your 2 Live Stews experience. Good morning, world. Shout out to the good folks in Detroit. WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in the D. The Sports Rap Network is in the building.
Hey, you just saw that commercial, man. Do you love travel? Make money. Travel with IntelliTravel. Become a home-based travel agent. Book dream vacations and earn commissions from anywhere with expert training and top suppliers. Turn your passion into profit with IntelliTravel. Your journey to a flexible, rewarding career starts now. This is the real deal. If you want to get more information about IntelliTravel and how you can book your own travel, your cars, hotels, cruises, okay? Inbox me, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, and I'll shoot you back some details and information on how you can get started and learn more information about IntelliTravel, all right?
Sir, before we get into the Super Bowl talk, doing some reading the last couple of days, I learned something that didn't blow my mind at all. As a matter of fact, I wasn't surprised at all. Do you know who the three teams were that went for it on fourth downs the least amount of times this past season? There were three teams that declined to go for it on fourth down more than everybody else in the league. Do you know who those three teams are? If you don't, give it a guess.
I'm going to guess Seattle. I'm going to guess
One.
I'm going to guess New England.
Seattle went for it the least amount of times.
I'm going to guess New England.
New England was not one of those teams.
Huh.
They didn't go
I have
for
no
it as
idea
much as
then.
others, but they were not one of those teams.
I have no idea who the other two are then.
Seattle,
Mm-hmm.
Denver,
Mm.
and Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Those three teams went for it the least amount of times. And had those three teams' quarterbacks played efficient in the postseason, those three teams would have been the teams on the hook for the Super Bowl, just like Seattle was.
Uh-huh.
So Bo Nix got hurt in Denver. That's probably why Denver didn't make it to the Seattle. Drake Mado's guys found a way to win that. But had Houston's quarterback not turned the ball over 15,000 times this postseason with the defense that they had, they would have been a Super Bowl contender as well.
The Seattle Seahawks won Super Bowl 60 on this past weekend, beating the New England Patriots 29-13 at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Give a ball award to the Seattle Seahawks, the Super Bowl champions, man. The defense was raw. 29-13 was the final score. Kenneth Walker III had over 150 yards from scrimmage. The Seahawks caused 3 turnovers. I thought this was probably one of the easiest Super Bowls to call in a long time.
No question.
I didn't I say I had them by 2 touchdowns?
Yes,
this
you did.
easily. Let's see. Yeah, it's 2 touchdowns. It's actually 2 touchdowns.
13. Yes.
I just saw real matchup problems for New England, and then the way that Drake May had been playing over the last couple of weeks, I didn't see how they were going to, have a chance in this game, and that actually came to fruition. Shouts out to the Seahawks, man. Phenomenal year. Great year for them.
Shouts out to the MVP of the Super Bowl, running back Kenneth Walker III. He won the honors with kicker Jason Myers, setting a record with 5 field goals in the game. At one point in time, we thought it would be a game filled with field goals. But again, when you don't play the analytics BS and go for it on 4th and 2s, 4th and 3s, 4th and 4s, 4th and 5s, and you take the points, you find yourself in a position where when you do score a touchdown, you literally leave your competition in the dust.
Mm-hmm.
Again, man, 5 field goals is 15 freaking points.
Right. Right.
And they won by 16.
Most other teams, like 3 of those 5 would have went for it, maybe. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I fussed about it more this year than I ever had before. The Super Bowl shows it true again. 5 field goals is 15 points. They won the game by 16 points.
Right. If they did,
Take
right.
the freaking points, coaches.
Right, exactly, man. Phenomenal for the Seahawks. what's his name? Sam Darnold, man. He sucked in the first quarter. We were sitting right by each other in the amphitheater watching the games, and every time it seems like every pass that he threw, the first 5 passes that he threw, all could have been pick sixes. He ended up the day 19 for 38, 202 yards, 1 touchdown.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, man.
Mm-hmm.
All sports is a game of inches, but in football, it's different. In the first quarter, you're exactly right. There were 3 to 4 passes that had a DB had another inch or 2 of coverage on their man.
Mm-hmm.
The ball is not just intercepted, it's taken back for touchdowns.
To the house.
And that changes the game.
To the house. Right. Right.
Well, yeah, very good point, man. Sam Darnold he didn't have his best game, but when you've got a defense like that, you don't have to have your best game. You just got to minimize the mistakes.
1 touchdown pass, average passing yards, 5.3 yards per carry. So that sounds like a lot of dinking and dunking. Kenneth Walker, the third, 27 carries, 135 yards once again, 5-yard average. Phenomenal. He didn't have any TDs. I don't know if he had any receiving. Did he have any receiving TDs?
Well, he had one 65-yard run.
Call back.
Touchdown, but it was called back because of holding away from the play where it really didn't have to be a hold. But yeah, if that penalty wasn't called, he would have had a touchdown to add to his enormous amount of yards, and that was like a 60-yard run by itself.
So we figured out real early, sitting in our little section, we figured out real early that all Seattle had to do was keep running the ball.
Yeah.
Kudos to the head coach for not trying to, be cute. And especially after the first quarter Sam Darnold had, they said, nah, freaking, we can't cope. We're going to run this ball down your throat. You can't stop us from getting first downs. And it worked out. Old school. A lot of people didn't like it because it wasn't, throwing the ball 50, 75 times. I thought it was a great game, man.
Shouts out to Triple Platinum Rhett Jackson Sr. We appreciate you, Rhett. Always good to see you pop up in the show, man. Seattle's punter had a great day, too. He kept them pinned inside the 10-yard line, 3 inside the 6-yard line. Special teams, ultimate team sport. There's 3 phases to football: offense, defense, and special teams.
Yes.
And when you can flip the field, and I meant to pull this up prior to the show. I'm sorry for not doing it. If your offense has to take the ball 95 yards, it's like a 4 to 5% chance you can score on that drive.
Mm-hmm.
95-yard drives are just slim to none. 80-yard drives are like 15 to 12%.
Right.
So the further you have to go, the harder it is for your team to score. And Seattle had them inside the 10-yard line all night long because of one of the best punters in the National Football League. Defense, special teams, offense, don't turn the ball over. That's the recipe to win football games.
It's a third of the game. And someone just talked about just now, man. Seattle had them pent up deep in their territory all game long. That's all. That's at the end of the day, all they did is run the ball and play good field position.
I hate
that's
this
it.
Broken record. I hate this like a broken record.
Go ahead.
Instead of going for it on 4th and 3 on your 50, which when you don't get it, and I believe it was 45 to 48% teams getting it or not getting it this season when they go for it on 4th downs. So it's a 50-50 chance, which is a high number. However, if you don't get that 4th and 3 on your 50, the opposing team only has to go 50 yards.
Right, 40 yards. Right.
So they get 2 first downs, and they got a leg. They get a field goal because of your stupidity. Kick the ball, make a team go 80, make a team go 85, make a team go 90 yards. You find yourself in a better position to win games.
We talked about this before, man. Do you remember we had this coach at our high school that came in a couple years ago that went for it on 4th down every single time? We had to run his ass out of town.
Coach Cruz. He didn't care where we were. He didn't care where we were on the field.
Because he went to some coaches conference, and they had like a whole symposium on going for the 4th down. He came back and tried that bullshit with a bunch of high school kids. We ran him out of town with pitchforks and torches. We
A
play
big
all
thing about that stat,
football in Moco.
a big thing about that was the coaches in the state of South Carolina that was doing that were in the upstate, and they had like 15 to 20 D1 players on their team.
Right. They were far superior to the teams they were playing. The teams
That's
that were
right.
successful doing that bullshit
Right. That's
were
right.
better than the other teams that they had.
That's right.
They had
No
better
comparison.
players. They had bigger players. They could do anything they want.
Right. That's exactly
but
right.
when you're talking about football, and especially at that point in the season where they're in the Super Bowl and you got the two best teams, the best team from the AFC, the best team from the NFC, they're good, right?
They're good. They're
They're
good.
automatically good. You can't
That's right.
you can't do no dumb
Yeah.
shit like that with your special teams.
Yeah.
Once again, man, shouts out to Seattle, man. Great game.
Seattle was number 1 this year, sir, when it comes to not going for it. And they flipped the field defensively on the teams that they were playing, making it tough for them to score. I mean, there's a lot of fundamental things you can do in the game to help your team have success. All these coaches that's going for it, like Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell, that's not the winning formula. And I think Seattle showed a lot of people that this year. Screw the analytics. Screw the analytics and play field position, take the points, and win ball games.
Sir, we may have a resurgence of the running back. Kenneth Walker III, beast, like a fire plug. He a little fire plug. Bijan Robinson, Saquon getting a little bit up in the tooth, but Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Gibbs, the Gibbs kid from Detroit, Jonathan Taylor from Indianapolis, Josh Jacobs from Green Bay. There's a lot of great running backs, man, that's kind of slid right under our nose because we're in this era of passing the ball 40, 50 times a game.
Right.
But run the ball, man.
Right.
Run the ball. And I know y'all like, man, shut up and move to something else. Man, that's how we were raised. That's how we were raised. Run the football. When you run the football, when you can run, everything else opens up offensively.
Kenneth Walker III, as you mentioned. George Halani was a backup for the Seattle Seahawks. And they had a third running back that was he wasn't a feature back, but he was a very good running back as well. Zach Charbonnet, I believe is his last name.
Mm-hmm.
He was injured and didn't even play in the Super Bowl. So establishing the run, not turning it over, and flipping the field and taking the points is a masterful way to find a way to win games. And Seattle did it, man. Outstanding job. And literally, Sam Darnold went from doo-doo to sugar like that.
Well, listen, I want to talk about that a little bit more. He struggled like we talked about the fact that he struggled like hell in the first quarter. Do you know that what's his name?
He turned the ball over just about more than any quarterback in the National Football League during the regular season. Did not turn it over at all in the postseason 3 games. Not at all.
I drew a blank. Kenneth Walker III. Kenneth Walker III, he got the MVP, got invited to Disney World, and then let Sam Darnold come and tag along. I didn't like that. Do they do that? Is that like typical? Do they have more than one person?
Whenever there's a Nordic that's liked, and a ninja wins it, they do all they can to help said Nordic.
I tune in the TV the next day looking for, because they always have like video of the MVP at Disney World or whatever, doing this little, parade, float, whatever. And Sam Darnold's hanging around. I would have been like, man, this is bullshit.
Wouldn't have brought this up.
If I was Kenneth Walker III, I'd be like, man, this go ahead. You take it. You can have it, bro.
The NFL still pays bills around here, man, so I try not to be disparaging when I talk about them. Very thankful for that experience. But one of the things that pissed me off more than anything with my time in the National Football League was the year Barry Sanders won the MVP.
Uh-huh. And they split between him and Brett Favre. It was Brett Favre, right?
It was a co-MVP. They gave it to Brett Favre, too.
That was bullshit.
I mean,
that was some bullshit, Raldo.
Barry ran for 2,000 yards.
Right. First person to do it since had to have been since Dickerson.
Eric
Dickerson, yeah.
Yes, since Dickerson, I believe you're right.
Yeah.
And Barry wins his MVP. Everyone knew Barry was going to win this MVP. And my phone started blowing up, man, and it was teammates calling like, you see what they did to Barry? You see what they did to Barry? No. Did they trade Barry? No, man. They made it a co-MVP with him and Brett Favre. What the
Right.
fuck?
Oh, shady ass Brett Favre stealing money from old people ass ninja. Yeah. Oh, Brett Favre. I hated that too. Man. I look on the damn news and Kenneth Walker III and Sam Darnold hanging out on the damn float at the parade. I'm like, who invited Sam Darnold?
The minute we start acting like them, we can rise up as a people, man.
Mm-hmm.
They got each other's back. They go above and beyond, over and over and over. Mock the rules.
Right.
I don't care what the rules are. They're going to find a way to look out for each other, man.
Right. Yeah. But once again, man, great season. Reggie's going to come on in a couple minutes and give us, I guess, like a season wrap. Looking forward to next year. But this was a great NFL season.
It was fantastic.
This is one of the best seasons I can remember in a long time. And I guess every season's great at the end of the day. But for some reason, man, it just felt like that the playoffs were great. And it ended on a high note. The Seattle Seahawks. We got one of the teammates that you played with in Detroit is in the front office for the Seattle Seahawks. Luck, right?
Lamar Campbell. He is a Lamar Campbell, and I believe didn't Mo Kelly play at South Carolina State?
No, he didn't play at South Carolina State. He played at like East Tennessee or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Mo Kelly, Maurice Kelly, and Lamar Campbell for being in the front office. Lamar is over player personnel and over scouting in that area, and he also works with the rookies to make sure that they're doing the best that they can to be the best they are on and off the field. So shouts out to those brothers, man. They now have Super Bowl freaking wings.
Yeah.
On Luck's Facebook page, he got a picture of him laying on his couch sleeping, and he got the trophy up on his chest like this. He's ecstatic, man. And them cats get rings, man. They get rings.
They let him take the Lombardi Trophy home?
Well, no, I'm sure it was just someplace staged where everybody can take a picture with it and hold it and love on it and kiss on it like they always do.
Right.
It's a blessing to have a Super Bowl win, man.
All right. Reggie Carson's Fifth Down coming up next. 5 biggest stories in the NFL. Yeah, so don't go away. Stay right here. 2 Live Studios Experience. Shouts out to WGPR 107.5 in the D. Man, Detroit was thick this weekend.
Detroit was thick on the boat, man. Shout out to your Jew Jams. I saw that New York Knicks logo on your avatar. We're playing good ball. I'll get into a little bit of basketball talk here shortly.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Lakers a little bit later as well. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of basketball talk.
Get a salty dog. You a salty dog, man.
Well, I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask the listeners. Big discussion yesterday in the chat room about this load management bullshit. Well, don't worry,
Are you tired
we'll
of
talk about
workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance, every workout.
Shout out to the blood. Want to welcome into the doghouse on the 2 Live Studios Experience. The Dover Dog from Reggie Carson in the building.
Morning, team. How you doing, bro?
What's the word, Steve?
Bruh, how was your weekend, bruh?
Oh, it was good, man. I made some Super Bowl chili, just hung out.
Okay, I was going to ask you, where'd you watch the Super Bowl at? You did it at the crib? What's up?
Right here at the crib, sat on the sofa and watched it. I was not going anywhere for this. I'll be traveling when my Eagles play, baby.
Before we get started, let me see the
Shout out to New Orleans. I was in New Orleans last year.
Let me see the fit before we get started, dog. Oh, old school. Ooh, Negro
The
League.
Negro League.
Negro League.
Yeah,
We're going with
I love it,
Josh.
bro.
We're going with Gibby on our way out the door, baby. I'm going to hit a home run on the way out the door.
That's what's up. Reggie Carson joins us with his fifth down, the 5 biggest stories in the world of the NFL, and this is kind of like the
Recap.
the recap, the big recap
recap.
of the year, not just this past week. Since this is the first week, or this is the first Monday after the last weekend, the Super Bowl this past year, bruh. Fifth down. Seahawks return to the Super Bowl, the Legion of Doom. Talk a little bit about your thoughts about the Super Bowl and that defense in particular.
Well, look, man, the Legion of Boom, and they're calling themselves the dark side now, but they'll always be the Legion of Boom to me. The Legion of Boom is back. Defense wins championships. Seattle proved that. And shout out to your home state guy, homeboy. I guess he's your homeboy. And in my humble opinion, the reason the Seahawks won the Super Bowl is their rookie. Yes, right. Their rookie, the real MVP, Nick Emanuari. Nick Emanuari is lights out. They play 75 to 80% of nickel because this guy can play linebacker and play safety. They didn't know what he was going to be at South Carolina. And he's a stud. And he sets the tempo for what the defense does.
Yeah, headhunter, super athletic, great, real twitchy, come in and out of breaks like anybody, like nobody you've ever seen. And once again, he did play for the South Carolina Gamecocks in college, so we've seen him over the last couple of years. But you're right, it was almost like he was the final piece to that defense to complete that defense, and he balled out of control this past weekend.
If you get somebody like Nick, if you get Kyle Hamilton, if you get these tweeners that we used to call those Falcon backs when I played ball. If you get that guy that's a little bit of a linebacker, a little bit of a safety, can cover somebody, can cover the tight end, can cover the back coming out on the wheel route, you've got somebody special, and they've got somebody special. If they keep this kid healthy, they've got some years that they can ball him out right there. Philly has a guy, Cooper DeJean, that do the same thing with Cooper. Cooper's out there on 70-80% of the plays as well. It just makes your defense a little bit different.
Coach McDonald mentioned that in the post-game press conference that he is the reason why his defense has so much success, being able to leave that nickel defense out there to stop the run and cover the pass because of his abilities at that position.
Correct. Real MVP. So shout out to him, man. Look, man, the game itself was a little bit of a snore fest. You know, I was like, okay, well, you kick all those field goals. Ryan, you were dead on, baby. Put the points on the table. The Seahawks did that. McDonald did what he needed to do. He's got the rock right now. And, hey, back-to-back years of defense winning championships, they did what they needed to do in Seattle. So I can't say anything else about the Legion of Boom. They made Drake May look like he was 12 years old.
Yeah. They beat him
Drake
up.
May struggle.
They sacked him like 6 times. He had no time to breathe back there. And they weren't blitzing people, bro. It was the front four that put the pressure on Drake May the entire night. Now the Cowboys lose their DN. He goes to Seattle and ultimately gets a freaking Super Bowl. And he said he wasn't going to win a Super Bowl in Dallas, so he's happy to be in Seattle. Phenomenal defensive play all season.
And now we're hearing a lot of rumblings about DeMarcus and Micah and them two not getting along. So another thing that goes to show you, and I don't want to go back to Philly again, team football.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting rid of distractions in team football. People don't understand it. Like distractions, look, distractions mean a lot in the game of football. Ask Stephon Diggs.
Right.
I'm glad you mentioned that, bro. You know why, in my humble opinion, I spent some time with Dorsey Levens in Green Bay when I got cut in Detroit. I was traveling around visiting other friends that was playing in the league, and I was at his crib, and he didn't come home until like 8 or 9 o'clock. And I was like, damn, why were you in the locker room until 8 or 9 o'clock? I'm sure y'all got done around 4 or 5. He's like, yeah, but there's nothing to do here in Green Bay. So typically, we stay in the locker room and we watch film, and after we have an extra film session, we play cards, we play dominoes, We get to know each other as a team, and the camaraderie helps us on the football field. So, yeah, bro, if you create that team atmosphere, you find yourself in a better position to win games.
That's it. That's it.
Give us your number 4 story, team.
Number 4, the end of the dynasty as we know it. The Kansas City Chiefs, baby. They got, I believe they got and I know they're a top 10 pick. I'm drawing a blank on where they're actually picking. But they slid so far down, and it's not just because of Patrick. I think we've seen the Chiefs run and what they were doing. I think it's come to an end. Now, I'm not going to say it's totally out of the wall because they still got Patty Mahomes back there. This guy is a magician at quarterback. They've got a lot of things they need to fix. But from what we've seen with the Chiefs being that dominant team, it's just not there anymore. The balance of power has shifted in that conference.
So they're going to bring back Eric Bieniemy for the Chiefs. How much of an impact do you think that's going to make, bro? I mean, it seems like they're trying to reclaim old glory.
Well, anytime you got your old OC back there, it's familiar. You're familiar with the offense. It is Andy Reid's offense, but you're very familiar with it. And I think it's going to be good. It gives Bieniemy another opportunity again. I don't know what Bruh has been doing when it comes down to interviewing, but it gets him back into a legitimate, comfortable situation. So it's going to be good for him with the Chiefs. I still don't think that the Chiefs are going to do it. They're a little bit long in the tooth right now. Jones is on his end years. Kelsey I don't even know if he's going to be back this year. They still got huge issues at the wide receiver positions. So there are a lot of holes for them to be filling right now.
Yeah, KC was 6-11 this past season. They have the number 9 pick in this upcoming draft. And Bieniemy, frat brother of all of ours, shouts out to you, bro. He was with the Chicago Bears this past season on the sideline. So I think Andy Reid being able to manage the entire team instead of focusing on calling the plays for the offense will be good for KC. And I think Bieniemy is going to be an outstanding piece. But you're right. They're going to be dealing with a lot less when it comes to success because of, some of their older players that are superstars aging out of the National Football League.
Right. And that leads me to number 3. Number 3, in the National Football League, you still have an opportunity if you have a QB. And the quarterback chaos and the rise of new faces is what we've seen. If you would have made, and I don't know, Ryan, if you made the money with this, if you had made money putting on Sam Darnold going to the Super Bowl versus Drake May, you would have made $1 million.
Oh my gosh.
We've got new faces that can do it and that are showing that they're able to do it. You got Sam Darnold, Super Bowl champion. Drake May came out of nowhere. Still don't know if it's still the real deal, if it's more fool's gold with Drake May, because don't forget they did have that season where they played the last place season. So they had a whole lot of sorry teams that they ended up playing. Now they got to play a first conference champion season coming up. So it's going to be interesting. You had Shedeur Sanders, even though Shedeur was rocky, he had a decent rookie year with, especially coming out of where he was drafted. And then, you got Rodgers, Hurts, Joe Burrow. You got a lot of good football quarterbacks out there. So this, again, is the National Football League. The quarterback chaos is always going to be the quarterback chaos. But now you got a rise of new faces that are out there, which is going to make the league a lot more interesting.
Shout out to Tiffany and Poodles out there in Seattle. She is a KC fan, and she just chimed in saying, woe, woely KC Chiefs. As long as we got number 15, we'll be all right. We've only been to 8 Super Bowls in the last 2 years. Shouts out to you, Tiff. We love you. But your team is losing some people, and it's going to be a tough comeback for you. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I'm not. And look, I'm not counting them out. I'm not kidding, but I'm saying that the road that they typically have, where all things roll through Kansas City, is going to be a lot tougher now coming up.
All right. What about your number 3 story, team?
Number two is now the coaching carousel and what reshapes the league and the league map. Think about this. They've had over 30% of the coaches are now flipped over. So you guys were talking about going forward on 4th down and what the new philosophy is going to be. Now you've got a whole new philosophy that's coming into the National Football League. You got Harbaugh going to the Giants, Mentor to the Ravens, Stefanski coming down here. We're gonna see how that's gonna work out. You got a lot of coaching changes that happen. Typically on that Monday, you have roughly around 5 to 6 changes, but this year we had 10 changes. So that's a lot of movement that's going to happen in the National Football League. That's something that was definitely rose my eyes, and I'm going to see what's going to happen next year when we come into the league year.
Yep. Talking to finishing up with Reggie Carson right now, Fox Sports contributor with the Two Live Stews, talking some NFL. Last talk of the year. We're going to definitely bring you back on, bro, to talk maybe some draft at some points throughout this offseason. But let's talk about your number one story, the number one trending story this weekend. There he goes right there.
Custradamus, baby. Custradamus. What if Mahomes' knee was not what it was? What if Micah didn't have the end of the season injury? What if the Raiders actually fielded a football team? What if?
Right.
Look, man, I'm going to give our listeners a little bit of knowledge. We don't know what the hell is going to happen next season. That's the greatest thing about the National Football League. The story is written every year. You always have some teams that come out of nowhere. You always have somebody that has fluke injuries and things get hurt. Things you just can't predict. That being said, it's the greatest sport going right now. We all love our National Football League. And Custradamus, baby, we'll be back next year if the Stews will have me.
Absolutely.
You better believe it. But not just next year, bro. Like Doug just mentioned, bro. One of the things that you're a specialty in is when it comes to the NFL draft. So the draft coming up right around the corner, bro. We'll get you on to talk about that and get your insight when it comes to that draft as well.
I love it, baby. I love it. The league year starts in March next month, and it's going to be a whole lot of action going on. I just love it. It's exciting times. And shout out to the Stews for putting an old reporter back on the beat. I love it. You see, I'm watching film again, baby.
Yes, sir.
I love it. It's my thing.
Great job this season, team. A great job this season. We appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it, bro. There he is right there. Reggie Carson with his 5th down with the Two Live Stews.
He just mentioned injuries. Before we get back into what we got going on, I saw a part of a podcast that took place within the last few days. Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett going back and forth with each other.
I saw that. Yeah.
Parsons kind of insinuating that he's the best rush in or rush linebacker in the NFL. And Myles Garrett's like, dude, wait a minute. It's still my time. You've lost your mind.
Yeah.
Parsons, I play every position on the front. Yeah, Myles Garrett, I got a sack at every position in the front. If you have time to look it up, it's a very good, insightful, and intriguing podcast to watch. Two of the superstars in the National Football League when it comes to defensive sack getters going at each other, talking about the value that they each have. You would thoroughly enjoy it if you can find the time to look it up.
So I was trying to think of who we had the conversation with about defensive ends. Oh, our cousin Spence. So
Yes.
Spence sent us a list, some meme that he pulled offline, and we were talking about defensive ends and we were asking the question, who are you taking at the defensive end position?
All time. You get 2. All time, who you taking?
All time, Reggie White and Bruce Smith.
Question. No.
Now,
Well,
I'm gonna tell you something. Myles Garrett is coming. Like Myles Garrett is that type of a player that could get into that conversation.
Sir, no hate on the great Bruce Smith, but I'm taking Reggie White and Myles Garrett right now.
Right now?
There's a play towards the end of the year when Shador was the quarterback for Cleveland. A DB got an interception and is running the back 60 yards.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett walks him down at 280 pounds and 6'6". He's a
different
specimen.
Right. He's a different. He's a freaking alien. He is.
Alien. And
But-
he is now the all-time sack getter in the National Football League this past year. I believe he had 25. Yeah, man. Bruce Smith was great, one of the best to ever do it. Of course, you got to put Reggie White on there. But we've never, ever seen anything like Myles Garrett. Never. I know he's still playing. The book is still being written, but he's already the all-time sack leader in one season, getting more than Strahan. And we've never seen anything like him.
Okay, so Bruce Smith had 200 sacks exactly. Myles Garrett right now has, and I'm gonna pull it up real quick. They don't have his total. Oh, he has 125 right now total.
He gonna get Bruce Smith in the next 2 years.
No. So say if he gets 25 or 20 the next 2 years, that's 40. So that'll put him at 170. He got like 4 or 5 years before he gets to Bruce Smith.
Yeah, man. He's still very, very young. He's got 1 or 2 more contracts to get.
But you're right. Bruce Smith wasn't the athlete and the player you're talking about. Pretty much everybody's seen it. He's running past the defensive back.
Yes.
That's crazy. At 270, 280 pounds, it's crazy.
Yeah, we've never seen anything quite like that dude when it comes to the National Football League. He is a phenomenal player, and hopefully, man, he finds himself on a team one day that has a chance to win, because I just don't think that's going to be in Cleveland.
Yeah. All right, you're watching the 2 Live Stews Experience. Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart. Sports Talk with Hot Sauce, Texas Pete Hot Sauce. A little bit later, we got to give you our thoughts on Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny was well received on the boat, on the ship.
The symbolism in his halftime performance was mind-blowing, and I've got some notes I took on it, so I'm looking forward to talking to you guys about the halftime show with Bad Bunny.
Arlie coming up with her entertainment report.
Yeah, Great Arlie Wood in the building.
Great Arlie's coming up with her entertainment report. So once again, a little bit later, we're going to talk about Bad Bunny, and we're also going to talk about Wemby and the Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs and the NBA and all that stuff.
I'm having a hard time getting into the basketball right now, man. I'm watching more women's college basketball than NBA. It's just a snooze fest when it comes to the load management. All the three-pointers that they shoot in the NBA.
That's another problem.
The tanking that's going on with teams trying to get better draft position for upcoming season.
Somebody said it in the chat room. The NBA has come down to who's ever shooting the best, who's ever shooting the three the best that night.
That's right. That's right.
The games have literally come down to whoever's shooting the three the best that night.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. And that's not a good look. All right, Ollie coming up next. 2 Live Stews. Don't go away.
The Great Hollywood in the building. Being stranded on the side of the road, y'all, in Metro Atlanta is very, very stressful, and it's dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call. Bay 11 Towing's response times always outpace those national brands. I've been beside the road in Atlanta before, and when you're waiting for hours on a tow truck, it's not cool. Bay 11 Towing says they get to you faster, and they're more cost-effective and efficient while doing so. Whether you're dealing with a flat tire, a dead battery, or a full-on straight breakdown, the team at Bay 11 Towing is ready to get you safely back on the road or get your vehicle and yourself where you need to be. So next time you find yourself in a jam, Bay 11 Towing, give them a call at 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Bay 11 Towing, where speed and savings come together to get you safely to your destination. Check them out at 404-770-6949. Fast, reliable towing that doesn't cost a fortune. Bay 11 Towing. Shout out to the great Melvin Echoes and Bay 11 Towing. Good morning, Arlie Wood.
Good morning, Stoozers.
Ollie, good morning.
Shout out to the good folks at WGPR Hot 107.5 HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rep Network is in the building. Ollie, have you rested up? Are you well rested? Are you feeling good?
No, I just got back last night. No.
What time did you get back? What time did you get back last night? Because I looked at my phone. I got a text from you about your report at like 3 o'clock.
That's what I'll be up doing silly stuff. But I I got back at I think I got back at 8 p.m. I stayed and watched my nephew. Shout out to the University of Miami, the Canes, go Canes.
He had a good
They
game too.
beat
Arlie.
UNC. And my nephew had a hell of a game. So shout out to them. They beat UNC. That was so awesome.
So
It was a great game.
who's your nephew? Remind us one more
He is
time.
number 7, Shelton Henderson.
Okay.
I say it like that because when he played in the 18 and under Junior Olympics, that was in Barcelona. And so every time that you hear Shelton Henderson, Shelton Henderson, they roll the R and everything. So it was too cute.
Hey, Arlie, listen. Words
you,
can't
Arlie.
express
Thank you, Arlie.
how much we thank you for commandeering this whole damn thing.
Round of applause. Let me hear.
It literally went off without a hitch, and
It
it
was
turned
phenomenal.
out way better probably than we thought it was going to turn out when we first announced this thing, I don't know, 7 months ago. But it was perfect. Look at everybody.
It was a great time. Hey, Griff.
Oh.
Glad you made it back safely. To all the people who cruised with us, I checked on everybody. Everybody has made it back to their destination safely. We had an absolute ball. I thank everybody for coming. For those who want to come next year, we're going to start this thing off right. We just have to decide if we're going to do the same exact cruise because that ship had so much stuff. I did not even see a fourth of what was on that ship. I didn't get to the putt. I didn't zip line.
So the amphitheater, when we went to the game, was the first time I'd seen that. And they had kind of like a food court coming into the amphitheater area. I've been on this boat 3 damn days. I didn't even know this existed. Like, it was crazy, man. I vote we go back on the same boat and maybe we change it maybe another year. But I still got some exploring to do on that one.
I know I didn't get to go to Central Park. That was our first time in the boardwalk section. I didn't get to go up there with the basketball and the pickleball and all the stuff that was up
Pool tables, racquetball.
I mean, a card room.
It was
I didn't make it to
amazing.
the casino.
Yeah, it was amazing. I never made it inside the casino.
I never made it inside the casino. Doug, did you make it inside the casino?
Yeah, I made it inside.
Hey,
Why you gotta bring up bullshit?
I know. My bad, Pippin.
No, that was the first time I've been on a cruise in 5 or 6 years. The boat blew my mind the minute I walked on. It absolutely blew my mind.
You know
it looked like we was on a street corner in New York. There were shops and stores and restaurants, and it was a phenomenal ship, and I just absolutely loved it. Looking forward to the next one.
How about the minute we walk on the boat, I see the bros on the bar on hydraulics, and they already said 5 minutes on the boat, I'm drinking. Not even 5 minutes, 2 minutes on the boat.
5 minutes. You walked home, ran, and they were like, "What you drinking?" You was like, "Wait, we're going to home. I don't know."
I didn't even get a chance to take my bags to the room. I ended up staying in that spot. I call it the bar on hydraulics because it really was a bar on hydraulics.
It would go up and down. Every hour it would go up, and then the next hour it would come down. It was phenomenal.
It was called Rising Tide, and it would just go up.
It was great.
And then
it was
when
great.
I looked over there, I was in the line for something. I was like, wait a minute. Where did go? I was so confused, and I kept hearing this music. So I was like, I'm looking in the sky. I felt really special. And I finally had let me ask somebody. And sure, he was like, "Oh, it moves every hour. It's up there. See?" I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Somebody just put it in the chat. The solarium was a great place to hang out because it was adults only, no kids in there. Had several hot tubs in there, several bars in there, very good food in there. The ship was just phenomenal, man. Arlie, again, one more time to get the applause ready. Outstanding job, and thank you so much.
Like our senior hall show. So it was fun. So y'all get ready. We're gonna see what the dates are. We're gonna see what's going on, and we're gonna make that thing happen again. Part 2.
And once again, you can get a twofer. You can kill 2 birds with one stone. Bring your lady out, celebrate Valentine's Day. The dining hall was tremendous. So I know they're gonna do a lot with the dining hall on Valentine's Day next year.
Absolutely.
Oh, but you know what? Same thing happened. We didn't eat Valentine's Day night in the dining hall because we were
Watching
Not
the Super
Valentine's Night.
Bowl.
Well,
We were
well,
watching the game. Yeah.
Valentine's Day is actually this week, so it wasn't while we were on the cruise. But I think everyone understands what you're saying. Next year we'll be on the boat during Valentine's because the Super Bowl is going to be Valentine's week.
Is it? Oh,
Yes.
I'm gonna be some mad women. Oh, it's gonna be some mad women.
Well, not necessarily. If
Something different. I mean, that's how you sell it to your old lady. It's something different.
Yes, it'll be great because you can say, I'm taking you on a trip, honey, and then it'll go. But if you're not going on a cruise and you're trying to watch the Super Bowl and you ain't got no plans, this Valentine-ish, you're gonna be in trouble, buddy. So you might take your baby on a cruise. Come on.
That's gonna be an issue, I think.
Yes, Till Dog. I got some sun, honey. I'm burned too. It's okay. I'm gonna live. I'm allergic to the sun. A little known fact about Arlie, I'm allergic to the sun.
Shouts out to Tiffany Poodles in Portland. She had a really good time. She enjoyed herself. Tiffany, it was great to finally meet you. Every time I saw you, you had a drink in your hand and you had a gift to give somebody. Thank you for being you, Tiffany. It was absolutely wonderful meeting you and hanging out.
And want to remind everybody that the most fun, and I didn't get there at this time. I only was getting text messages about it. Everybody hung out with the Stews the night before on Thursday before we left. And they went to this really great restaurant and had themselves some fun. So shout out to the night before, the prelude to the lude.
Mm-hmm. We will do more with the night before next year. We'll leave the dock on Friday, and Thursday night, whatever city we leave from, we'll have a get together or a shindig in said city that Thursday night. So y'all plan accordingly. But next year, as great as this one was, next year will be better planned. We have a better lay of the city and understanding of what we can and can't do. So I'm looking forward to it already.
Yep,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, shout
Thank
out
you, Ollie.
You all are from one coast to the other. We had people from one coast to the other and everything in between. Shout out to all of you guys who came, and we can't wait to see you again and add to the fun. As you all know, we start off with birthdays around this camp.
Ollie, real quick.
Oh, what?
Tiffany Poole in Portland, 3305. I met you several times, Ryan. Damn. CTE, laugh out loud. Bringing hella fun next year, too. Our guy, Doc, at one point in time, asked me to go get Tiffany a drink. So I said, no problem, man. I went to Tiffany. I said, Tiffany, what do you want? She told me she wanted a mango pina colada. So I left her and went to the bar and got to the bar and was like, damn, what does she want? So I went back to her. I said, hey, Tiffany, what did you tell me you wanted to drink? She looked at me real quick. She was like, okay, I want a mango pina colada. I said, okay, I'll be right back. Went back up to the bar, talked to a few people, stopped and got a hot dog, came by to grab a drink and was like, damn, what did she say she wanted to drink? Went back down there again. She said, no, you know what? Hey, man, the hell with you. You younger brothers are full of doo-doo. And she let me have it. Like, don't worry about it. Don't give me nothing.
Look what she says. Look what she says. He asked you 4 times.
I asked 4
times. Asked her 4
man.
times. Yeah, man.
So CTE
wanted to get it right.
Real. Thank you, Arlie. I was just trying to get it right, Tiffany. That's all.
Doc kept telling me about things. My boy Dundee kept telling me about bringing up stories of stuff when we were undergrads, and he asked me like 20 things. I only knew like 2 of them. And I think these hits to the head. I always say that, but I think it's real, man. I think this little CTE thing is.
It's real.
I don't want to claim that, but
Tiffany said, "Man, don't worry about it. Get away from me."
All right, Ollie, we've taken too much of your time.
It's
Let's
okay,
go.
We had so much fun. It's so much to talk about. Like I was stressed out about us watching that game outside, but that was so fun. And
it was great.
In that Aqua Theater, that was really a cool.
That was perfect. That worked out perfect.
Cool.
We weren't sure about the venue we were going to have, but that's like the best venue you could have. Without the cold. Hopefully it's not as cold next year, but it was great.
This was it was 41 when I touched down in Fort Lauderdale on Friday. So
right.
I was some kind of way. Like, wait a minute, Florida never gets below 60. It
was a cold front.
And it stayed there until I left. Yes. I mean, it was warmer and I got to sit out and get some sun, but it was still a beautiful time because it was just so much to do.
Thank you again, Ollie. Thank you again. Let's go ahead and dive into that report, Ollie.
Well, I want to wish some happy birthdays. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, I think I need an agent after our performance the other night. I think
Oh
I
my
need an agent.
God. Wait a minute. I don't believe we have not showed the video of
She has.
Doug and Ryan. Oh
has.
my God. What was I thinking?
She showed a little
Yeah.
bit earlier.
Y'all, I admit, y'all, that was the best time of my life. Oh
we
my
don't
goodness.
we don't have a lot of it because I put some copyright restraints on it.
Okay.
I need to get paid.
Y'all, Doug and Ryan they had to put a group behind them so they wouldn't harass them later. Because if they had been the last one, everybody would have remembered their amazing performance, and they would have been more harassed on the strip than they were. Oh my God, they did Prince, and it was amazing. Y'all know how much I love Prince, and I let it ride, so you know it must have been amazing.
Thank you, Arla.
So it's birthdays. Y'all would not believe how I want y'all to just give me a guess. It's Arsenio Hall's birthday today. How old do y'all think Arsenio is?
72. 72.
Oh, y'all not no fun.
72?
Oh, he's 70.
He's 70.
Surprised when I saw it. I was like, 70. I was putting him like with Eddie. He's not with Eddie. Eddie just turned 60, didn't he?
No, I think Arsenio's older than Eddie. No, Eddie didn't just turn 60, first of all. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
But Eddie Murphy got to be like in his mid to late 60s. I'm going to guess. Go ahead.
Well, Arsenio Hall is 70, and I was very surprised. DJ, rapper, radio personality Ed Lover is 63. Damn. Gucci Mane is 46.
Happy birthday, Gucci!
Happy birthday, Gucci!
Eddie Murphy is 64.
Eddie Murphy 64. Okay, I didn't think he was close. I thought they were closer in age, and that's different. So that's different. Singer Elle Varner, I wanna give it to you. I think that's what she's saying. It's 37. Robert Griffith III, RG3, is 36. I thought he was older. He looked older. Bless him.
Yeah. I mean, and if you don't ever mention him on the show again, we'll never be mad at you. Who
I know,
about
but
that dude?
he is colored still. So I had to. Anyway, former NFL player, and I think he's the running. I don't know if he's still the running back coach for Kansas City. DeMarco Murray.
Mm-hmm.
He is 30.
No, he's definitely not. No, he's been retired.
Well, Wikipedia is telling the story when I went to go figure out where he was now. Yesterday we missed your girlfriend's birthday, Rick. Kelly Rowland. Her birthday was yesterday.
Oh, I love me some Kelly Rowland.
No.
Happy birthday, baby.
Hey man, who would you choose, Kelly Rowland or Khalees?
Ooh,
that was one of the videos I saw. I saw a video. If you had to choose one, who would it be, Kelly Rowland or Khalees?
That Khalees is thickums.
She bad to the bone.
Let me think about that. I'll give you an answer later, man.
Take your time. Take your time.
Brandy, and I know Brandy and Kelly Rowland share a birthday. Brandy is 47. Okay. Kelly Rowland is 45. Rapper Young Miami, who bless her heart, she is 32.
Why you gave her a bless your heart?
I had to bless her heart because sometimes you hear her open her mouth and she talks.
She's busy.
She's nasty. She's real
busy.
Baby.
Right.
She was something different. And Khalid, the location gentleman who is very wealthy, bless him, little hard. He is 28 years old as of yesterday. And D'Angelo, our beloved D'Angelo, who passed away last year, he would have turned 54 yesterday. So
wow, terrible. Rest in peace.
I know. So y'all said y'all were going to talk about the halftime show a little bit later, but I do have some things I want to say about the halftime show and just give you some thoughts. I happen to be reading something, and while I did not understand Bad Bunny's words, I loved the performance because music is a universal language, period. You don't have to understand it. It's the music, it's the vibes, it's the feel. And they did that. They gave us all the Latin culture. They made you feel included in the whole thing. Loved it for the creativity. And then I had to go and just down a deep dive of all the symbolism and, the things that were in it and what was being said. Unfortunately, some of our Republicans, particularly the Tennessee Republican Andy Ogles and other lawmakers are trying to, Representative Mark Alford in Missouri, Andy Ogles in Tennessee are trying to bring, they want to have the FCC, they want NFL, they want Apple Music to be held accountable because they feel as though they want to investigate it because they feel like that it was a disgusting show of content and indecency, and that the entire
disgusting. They use the word disgusting.
Citing disgusting content and alleged indecency, suggested that the choreography and that the Spanish lyrics only were inappropriate for a family broadcast. What else did they use? They suggested that it was worse than the wardrobe malfunction, wardrobe gate of 2004. That the all Spanish halftime is just focusing on, it had too much LBGTQ plus themes, and it was too much inclusion.
So executive decision tree. Let's go ahead and roll story number 3 or story number 2 into this conversation right now. So go ahead and show the little meme we got as well. What'd you think about it, Arlie? What'd you think about the show? And then we'll get back to the politics in a second.
I feel like music is a universal language. I felt like everything he did was about love. You could feel the joy and the happy in it. I went back and watched it a second and a third time because I was like, I missed the indecent part. Okay, let me say this. Latin dance, salsa is a very, like, it moves body parts. You know, the mayonnaise people do a 1 and a 3.
That's a new one, the mayonnaise thing.
They just, the clear people, they just on the 1 and a 3. So when you think of culture and vibrant moves and colors, you think of Latin population, salsa, merengue, you hear the music, the vibes. Even little kids, they have muscles like Jamaican. When you watch them dance and Dirty Wine, honey, you're going to feel something in your tingle. So I think that's what it was. And I just think they're so used to being plain Jane that they don't know what to do.
So he did a historic Spanish language dominant Super Bowl 60 halftime performance that celebrated Puerto Rican culture, immigrant heritage, and unity. 13-minute set featured immersed symbolic sets, including sugarcane fields and San Juan Plaza, and highlighted community, featuring surprise guests like Ricky Martin. I didn't even realize Ricky Martin was in this thing.
Yep.
We talked about that during the show. Yeah. Ricky was there. Cardi B was there. Lady Gaga was there.
Lady Gaga sang and performed.
Yep. The sugarcane field opening was a colonial history, agricultural roots when it comes to the symbolism that I talked about. The Yabarro white outfit, rural Puerto Rican heritage, tons of symbolism in there. I'll talk about it later. I don't want to step on your report, but I thought it was outstanding, even though I didn't understand the words. And I too have gone back and looked at it a couple of times now.
Well, it was the 4th highest rated after Kendrick Lamar's last year was 133 mil. Michael Jackson in 1993, can't remember how many mil. Usher 2024 was the 3rd most watched. His was the 4th highest rated. It wasn't until 1993, 1991 is when they first started putting the new kids on, like, named celebrities as the halftime. So, that's, you go back all those years before. Go look. I just want somebody to pull up the 1980s halftime show. That's what they want.
Well, and I was about to say, Ollie, last year with Kendrick, this year with Bad Bunny, the symbolism was at an all-time high because it just happens to be a couple of groups that have a message that they're trying to put out to let the world know that we are somebody and we can be treated equal like everybody else. And the Nordics don't like that. They don't like us having freedom of speech.
Nope. And Beyonce kind of hit like that when she had the Black Panther outfits on. They were just about that.
So Sheree didn't show the memes. Can we get into this conversation a little bit more when we come back? It'll be story number 2. Can you hang around, Arlie? Talk about it a little bit more.
God damn.
I can hang around.
Okay, and then we're going to get to some NBA talk, but still want to talk a little bit more about the halftime with Bad Bunny. Don't go away. 2 Live Studios experience.
Great job, Ollie. Whoa.
Yay! Shout out to Bad. I'm going to learn Spanish just so I can sing all his songs.
Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this. Taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ. The all-natural weight chews cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1LiveStew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results. It's your guys, the 2 Live Dudes, Doug Gordon, Ryan Thornton, makeup of those dudes. And this is your 2 Live Stews experience. Shouts out to the good folks at WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building. You have your hand raised, sir?
Yeah. Hey, do us a favor. Hit the share button. Let people know that the Stews are back. We've been back over 2 years, a little bit over 2 years. A lot of people still don't know. A lot of your people, your friends that used to listen to us back in the day have no idea. All right. So pass the word. Hit the share button. That's huge. Subscribe to the show. That's big. So whenever we go live, you'll get an alert. So just tell folks about the show, man. It's very, very, very important.
I don't want to take too much time with this man, but I did want to mention something.
What happened
to
to
the White House? She'll be back in a second. The White House does these dinners, and 18 Democratic governors are refusing to attend the White House dinner after Maryland Governor Wes Moore, Black leader and National Governors Association vice chair, was not invited to this upcoming dinner that president's having with all these governors.
Yeah.
So when
He's
Wes
the
Moore wasn't,
only Black governor, right?
he's the only Black governor, and he wasn't invited to the dinner. He said he wasn't going. He don't care. It's all good. And 18 other governors said, damn it, we not going either. So shout out to them for doing that.
That's big. That's big.
Welcome back, Hollywood. Welcome back, Tree.
They should all not go.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna keep it real, man, about this Bad Bunny thing. I'm gonna keep it real. And I said this in a post. Anything that infuriates Nordics as a whole, anything that infuriates them, I'm down with it. Not only did Bad Bunny infuriate seemingly all white America, but it was good. I didn't understand a goddamn thing he was saying. What happened to Shree?
She tired.
Okay.
I don't know.
I thought it was phenomenal. Where we were at, there was a huge contingency of Latino people. Obviously, I guess we're in Miami, we're in the Bahamas, and so there was a lot of Latino people in the audience with us in this amphitheater on the boat. That were it turned into a party. It turned into a party, man. I thought it was great. I thought it was phenomenal. What do y'all think?
They knew every word. They were singing, and it almost made me cry. Like I was sitting there watching them sing and just be so engulfed in it. It's like being included in something when you finally know what's happening. It's a bad feeling when you have to live every day and you feel like you don't belong. They literally, that was like, these my people, like they found their tribe, and it was just so beautiful. And they were singing and they were dancing with it. And all you was be happy.
He literally centered Puerto Rico on the world's biggest stage, reclaiming the narrative of pride. He had the sparking power poles as symbolism of the ongoing blackouts when the government didn't do anything to assist them for months. The little boy that he gave the Grammy to, there was symbolism behind that. Again, too many things to talk about, but I thought it was absolutely phenomenal, and he should be given a pat on the back and a hand clap of praise for doing all that he did.
Hey, we talked about love, like that symbol, that billboard behind him, about the biggest thing to conquer hate is love. And then he had, we are all America. Because when you really think about it, you don't go around saying, I'm North American. You say, I'm American. And he talked about from the top to the bottom, Canada,
you
got USA, Uruguay. He named all the South American. People act like, and Puerto Rico didn't ask to be an American country. I mean, American little city, state, territory. Thank you.
Yes.
Somebody. They didn't ask for that. They went over there and took it in the 1800s. So now you want to act like they don't belong to us. Y'all the ones messing with them. Leave them be.
Tree, go ahead and flash that meme with the numbers, Super Bowl performance numbers, if you could, and you're watching the 2 Live Stews experience.
Yeah. Literally, it was a geography lesson and cultural statement about America outside of just the states that we deem America. It was awesome. It was awesome.
So these numbers based on Nielsen US audience averages during the halftime segment. Bad Bunny, they're saying, has the most viewers during his halftime show, 135 million people. I think that represents million. Yeah, millions of viewers. 135.4 million viewers. Coming in second. It was last year, Kendrick Lamar. Now, they don't have Michael Jackson listed in here at all. You got to remember, when Michael Jackson performed, when Prince performed, social media wasn't what it was then, like it is now. You
And
see what I'm saying?
also the 135 is skewed because how many people watched it in the amphitheater where we watched it? There were a few hundred people down there watching it in the amphitheater. They don't
Yeah,
get
but you
credit
probably-
for everybody that watched.
You probably could say the same thing about them all, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I agree.
So
I
they'll
agree with
probably
that.
add,
Yeah.
numbers to all of them, but
Yeah.
it still would make it more, I'm sure.
Yeah. So Usher coming in at third, Rihanna fourth, and number 5, Katy Perry. So all four, the top four, the top four are quote unquote people of color.
If you go back and look at the numbers now that they have like accurate numbers, Michael Jackson is listed up under there too. So
He is.
He
Okay.
is. He's like listed as the third most watched. The numbers it slides around once they got the actual Nielsen ratings in, but I'm sure it's gonna level out. Right now they're saying Kendrick Lamar, Michael Jackson, Usher, and
The
then
only thing more powerful than hate is love.
That was
Shouts
what
out
he
to your
said.
Bad Bunny. Shouts out to your Bad Bunny.
made me want to go learn Spanish and gyrate with the rest of them because and I see I
Gyrate.
understand the FCCs, but I'm looking at all the other moves. But I just know mayonnaise people just can't move, and they like to go. They stay their behinds over there in Puerto Rico or Costa Rica and all the Ricas, and they don't want to like them people though. I don't understand.
They went to the efforts. They went to the efforts to have another whole halftime show or something with Kid Rock,
Yes,
who is just whack. And we've been throwing around this whole moniker over the last couple of months. These folks just don't like to see us happy. They don't like to see us happy. They don't like to see us do better. They want us to stay down. And I say they, and I'm not talking about everybody, obviously. They want us to be down, to be held down, and they hate when we smile.
it's
If
like
it's a
kills
smile
them.
on our face, they're trying to take it off.
There's
They're trying to figure any way to take a smile off of our face.
They do
Quick
not want us
story.
to have our black boy, black girl, brown boy, brown girl joy. And we gonna
I
find
had-
joy.
I do rehab bi-weekly, and I had rehab on Tuesday. While on the table with my therapist, one of the guys that assist her, we're talking about the Super Bowl. And I mentioned, hey, and I wasn't even thinking that I was in a room filled with Nordics. Hey, I thought the halftime show was outstanding. What'd you guys think? The lady working on me was like, oh, my kids, I never saw them get up and dance like that. I knew they didn't understand the words, but they just got all into it. And the guy that was helping her was like, yeah, I didn't watch that halftime show. I wasn't going to be able to understand anything, but I did watch the Turning Point halftime show. I looked at her and I said, it's the last time I want him working on me with you. Please
Right.
make sure that that's the case. And
Right.
she looked at me like, huh? I said, yes, it's the last time I want him working on me with you. Please make sure that never happens again. And she goes, okay, no problem, Ryan. I'm not going to say his name. Can you go ahead and help so-and-so? And he walked off and looked at me like, I wish he would have said one thing. Ooh, I wish he would have said something to me. But yeah, the Nordics did not like Bad Bunny.
Put that last message up there, Tree. Doug in 45-47 says it was the worst performance ever. He's the worst.
he
He's
does.
the worst of everything
And those-
ever.
Those stupid people that want to still lick his boots, they're the ones that want to file charges with the FCC. And, they'll do it too. It'll be a 15.1 million. A girl flicked back. I'm looking up other, performances where there have been, FCC charges filed or, them wanting to investigate something. And of course it was the wardrobe gate. But back when Madonna did it, like 2012, I think it was, and she had rapper MIA, which I totally forgot. She shot a bird into the camera, and Nicki Minaj was performing too. She wasn't as wild as she was, but shot a bird, and they fined them like $15.1 million.
So I noticed, everybody had to notice that he wore shoulder pads seemingly under his jacket. Is that like a new?
I think he was trying to look
Fashion-
like a football player because remember he had the football. I think it was supposed to be looking like shoulder pads from a football, and he wore the number 64 on it. That was supposed to be like representing his uncle or something.
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but J-I with the accent over it, B-A-R-O, Jabaro white outfit.
He had a bottle.
Hibaro white outfit was a rural Puerto Rican heritage outfit that he was wearing to show love to his people. Clearly, that's something that they wear all the time.
Okay, I'm not. This is crazy. I was drinking. I had like 4 or 5 drinks during the game. I didn't realize there was a number in the front. Was that 64?
Yeah, that
like
was a 64.
Put it back up to you one more time.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
he's just seen that. And he's wearing a rope around his waist instead of a belt. So again, so much symbolism. The sugar cane, a lot of the people was grass that was on the field. There were people inside of each patch of grass. And the last thing I wanted to say was, remember, shouts out to Jay-Z because he is the guy that decides who's performing at halftimes in the NFL, not just for the Super Bowl, but in all of their stadiums throughout the course of the year.
Oh,
He's the guy that does that. So Bad Bunny being at the Super Bowl was his call on the heels of Kendrick Lamar being there. So he's passing the message as well.
And Roger Goodell went with it. He was like, and we're not changing it.
I saw a meme. Roger Goodell said allegedly it was the best performance he think he's ever seen. Ollie, you grew up in the country. You ever had sugar cane?
I did. I used to love sugar cane. Oh my God. That
Our
was like a treat when my dad would steal it for me with his pocket knife and give me pieces, and I'd suck all the juice out of it.
Our grandfather had a sugar cane field.
Pause.
Right. I was like, that's bad. That didn't sound right. I'm sorry.
We grew up eating sugar cane. So yeah, man, I thought it was a great performance. Once again, I didn't know a goddamn word.
Not one.
But it was something you could bounce to. It was something you could bounce to, and everybody, all of the Latino people that were in the same venue we were at, were having a party. Like they were having a party up in there.
Listen,
I mean, recorded some young kids. They were there, like some teenage. Oh, they were in heaven. It was like you included me. That's what it just felt like. They were like, finally, something we can, something we can dance to.
Yep. Ollie, before you go, I wanted to say this. I'm looking forward to meeting Tiffany Poodle in Portland next year on the cruise. I can't wait to meet her.
Oh, he is gonna keep on. This is gonna be like the teaser. I wanted to tell y'all as a part of my report too that I didn't get to say. Floetry is going on tour, guys. It's called the Say Yes Tour. Tickets go on sale today. Okay. But pre-sale is today. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, and they will be coming to Atlanta. They got an 18-city tour with Raheem Devon, which, oh my God, I love. He got this song. Every word in this song is going to be about you. Oh my God, I love that song. And then Tidra Moses, she's like a R&B. So it's going to be a really good R&B tour. So shout out to them. That is super cool. They hadn't done anything in over a decade.
Wow.
So that's going to be really cool.
Ollie, we can't thank you enough, Ollie. Thank you for a great job today and for the cruise. Your efforts were amazing. Thank you.
2027.
It's up next. Thank you, Ollie. We appreciate you. One more time, a round of applause for Hollywood, please, man. One more round of applause, man. Yes, thank you so much.
All right, let's pivot to the NBA, man. Victor Wembanyama delivered a historic dominant performance against the Lakers on February 10th. That was 2 nights ago. Was it 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago? Leading the San Antonio Spurs to a 136-108 blowout victory. He had 40 points in the first half, the highest scoring half by Spurs player in the 21st century. Spurs have had some pretty good players too, man.
They have.
He exploded for 25 points in the first quarter alone, the third highest in Spurs franchise history. He shot 18 of 20 from the floor, 4 of 6 from three-point range, and 10 of 12 from the free throw line.
You know how tall that dude is to dribble the basketball the way he does, and short guys can't get to it? You know how skilled he is to do all of the things that he does when he's got a size 79 shoe on his foot? I mean, this guy is the cheat code, and I would never say that somebody's going to be better than Steph Curry. I'd never say somebody's going to be better than LeBron, but if anybody was going to be better than those guys, it will be this kid. He's unstoppable.
I don't want to speak bad,
but you're about to speak bad.
You're watching Two Lost Dudes experience. The kid is a phenomenon. The young man is a phenomenon. That being said, I see him having health issues, man, because of the way he's built. Like every time he comes down from taking a jump shot, you know that whole the defender can't get into like a little circle around your feet.
Right.
Every time it seems like his feet are so goddamn big, it seems like he's going to come down on somebody's foot, twist an ankle, twist a knee or something like that, and have these little issues with injuries because of how he's built. But you're right. If he stays healthy, he is literally the definition of a unicorn, sir.
Top teams in the West right now is OKC at 42-13. The Spurs are 38-16. Denver's 35-20, and I believe Houston is 33-20. Sir, OKC is the best team in basketball. They deal with some injuries right now. But when it comes to head-to-head matchups, OKC and the Spurs have played 5 times. The Spurs have beat them 4. That says a lot, okay? Because OKC, when they play the Spurs and they're healthy, they're trying to beat them as the league's best team, and they keep coming up short because Wembanyama is a animal out there, and they find ways to get it done.
Moving to another conversation concerning the same game, the Lakers rested all of their starters, basically. LeBron sat. Reeves sat. Who else? Everybody sat, man. Luka sat. Huh? Luka sat.
Man.
What? And the reason why they sat is because it was the second night of a back-to-back.
Right.
Now, I did a quick little research. These load management games where they let players sit because they're on the second part of a back-to-back have been around for the most part since 2011. They came up with that term. They may have been doing it a little bit to some degree in the past, but really in 2011 is where it took off. NBA teams have between 11 and 16 back-to-backs a year.
Mm-hmm.
They got to stop this, man. I don't understand why they've let it get this far. Here's a meme I posted the other night. Why the F would the NBA keep scheduling back-to-backs if these teams with these soft-ass players use it as an excuse to sit? I hate this ish. Man, what are your thoughts, sir?
You don't.
You're
like
very
my
liberal,
thoughts.
so I can tell you getting ready to get them boys in and out.
Man, there's dudes that are making $1 million a game. $1 million a game. There's 82 games, and there's a handful of dudes that's making right around $1 million a game.
So what does it have to do with doing your job?
They need these guys to be in a position to make their money when it matters the most.
So what
That's
does
all,
that have,
man.
What does that have to do with playing, though?
When
Players in the past did it all the time. This just started like 15 years ago, the point I made earlier.
Right.
What is different what is different from the players today and the players that played in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s? What's the difference? Are these players admitting that they're softer, that they're built softer than the guys back in the day? I don't get it.
The guys back in the day weren't making the money that these guys are making.
What does the money have to do with playing?
Can I finish?
Okay. All right.
Are you going to allow me to finish?
Go ahead.
The guys in the game, the guys in the past had other jobs during the offseason, man. They're today's player, they're trying to preserve their bodies so when it matters, their team can be better. And man, prior to the All-Star break, back-to-backs don't freaking matter, man. The owners that are paying hundreds of millions of dollars to a select few players want them to be at their optimal performance when the games matter, and that's getting into the playoffs at the back half of the second half of the season and in the postseason, man. That's all I got for you. You don't like it, but it's all I got for you.
How's that working out? Kawhi Leonard missed goddamn 50 games a year.
Kawhi Leonard's balling right now. He's balling right now. His team ain't doing that great, but he's balling right now.
So you haven't noticed an uptick in guys tearing ACLs, getting injured, missing significant time. Jason Tatum tore his Achilles last year.
The competition is much more stringent and tougher than it's been in the past.
What does the competition have to do with getting the leg injury?
They're
not playing football.
If you're covering SGA, if you're covering Luka, if you're covering Wembanyama, you have a tougher out. It's a harder night, and there's more superstars than in the past.
I can't believe you're doing this, man. When we get back from the break, man, we're a little bit late. When we get back from the break, man, I want to finish up that conversation, man. I want to make some points that you're not going to be able to defend, but we'll see. And then also we got to get into the last 48. Don't go away. Two Live Stews Experience. I knew you were going to do this. I knew you were going to come from this angle. I knew you were going to come from this angle.
Cooper Flagg had a mid-foot sprain that he's going to have to sit out for. You want Cooper Flagg now, or you want him in the postseason? Come on, man. Needles, man, please. I retired from those when I hung up my cleats. Why get poked when you can snack your way slim? Brain IQ chews are all natural, taste great, and keep you in the game. Shots hurt, chews work. BrainIQ.com/REF/OneLiveStew. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/OneLiveStew. Brain IQ chews. Smarter than shots, stronger than excuses. Murder! Shouts out to you, Ja Rule. It's your guys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. This is your Two Live Stews experience. Shouts out to the great people in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building. You can hear us on Detroit every Monday and Thursday from 10 to 12 on WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in the D. Shouts out to my people in Detroit, man. Detroit was deep on the boat. Deep on the boat.
So we just came back from the break. A little Ja Rule, he got into a little scuffle, or about to get into a little scuffle with the Gino dudes on a flight. You saw that video, right?
I did see the video.
And for people that don't,
do you know what happens if you get in a fight or you create a disturbance on a plane or in the airport?
You get banned forever, right?
You get
and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience.
You get put on a no-fly list where you can't get on any planes.
Any planes or just that particular airline?
Any no-fly list means you can't fly.
Hey, man.
Which is why Ja left the plane. That's why Ja left the plane.
What was the dude's name from the Gene guy?
Uncle
that was
Murder,
going back and forth?
Uncle Murder and I said it earlier, now I can't think of it.
Uncle Murder? Who going by Uncle Murder in their 40s, 50s?
Yeah, these cats are in their 50s. But they are who they are. Ja Rule still Ja Rule.
Uh-huh.
And who
Tony Yayo.
Tony Yayo. Yayo.
That was bad. That was a bad look, man. So people always talk shit about Ja Rule, but let me tell you something, man. Ja Rule had some hits.
No question.
Ja Rule went through a little stretch where he was at the pinnacle of music, man. So shouts out to the great Ja Rule.
Dad's MCM is right. They too old to be having beefs like that. They need to get over it. And Ja Rule did the right thing by leaving, because you get put on that no-fly list, you got to drive everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You don't want that problem.
So let me ask you one question. We can move on to last 48, the biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group.
All right. Okay.
What happens if you pay your money? You're the father. You buy tickets for your kids. You buy tickets for your wife. You buy 5-6 tickets.
The last time LeBron came to Atlanta, I bought tickets for me and the boys, and we went, and LeBron was in a suit. So go ahead.
Do you think that's fair? Or do you think that's bullshit?
I do not think it's fair.
And don't they get paid? Don't they get paid to play basketball? Why would they think that they're supposed to be able to sit on the bench?
Right. Basketball is their job. Okay?
Right.
You get paid to do your job, and there's days you don't go to work.
Okay, man.
So you're looking at it like it's sport. No, it is not sport. It's sports, but it's not sport. It's business. When you don't go to work, you still get a freaking check. So do they. There's no difference in them. That's their job to play basketball. Your job is to sell insurance. You got paid Friday and Monday, and you didn't work, Doug.
Are you serious right now?
Debate my
You're
point.
you're equating a corporate 9-to-5 job with an NBA
right
player playing 82 games a season. They play 2, maybe 3 games a week, and you're okay with you spending almost $1,000 to go see them play, and the guy doesn't play just because he's tired from the night before.
Right.
When Dr. J, when Larry Bird, when Magic Johnson, when all of the great players, Moses Malone, anybody you can think of, played 82 games in a season.
Jordan played 82 several years, and there were times where he had the flu and had to be carried on and off the court. Good for Jordan. Again, you say it however you want, but their job pays their bills just like yours. You don't go to work every day, Doug.
Do you think it's right or wrong to buy a ticket to a game expecting to see LeBron James and he's sitting out for load management? Do you think it's wrong or right?
I was very upset when I spent the money for those tickets.
So you think it's wrong?
Play.
You think it's wrong?
Hold on. I was very upset when I bought those tickets for me and the boys to see LeBron. And when LeBron didn't suit up, I was heated. But I understand. I get it.
God, you be playing radio so goddamn much.
No,
especially since we come back. You just.
So, why do you get to ignore that? That's their job, just like you have a job.
Okay, man.
So, oh, your job is not special. Their job is special. Is that what it is? Oh, their job pays them more than your job pays you. So that's why you can miss work and get paid, but they can't. Man, you got to stop doing that. Everybody's just human. Cut everybody down the middle. We all the same.
Let's get to the last 48, the biggest news in 2 hours.
Work is work. Basketball is their work. It's work.
Run it, Tree. I can't do this. Run it, Tree.
Work is work.
And you're watching the 2 Hour Stews Experience. All right, Deion Sanders says that players, Hall of Fame players, should vote for the Hall of Fame. The hell with these writers. They're biased. They got agendas. What's your thoughts? You agree, disagree? What's your thoughts in general?
This is a tough one, man.
I mean, based on your very liberal views over the last couple of years, you probably feel like that they should keep it where the writers continue to vote on it.
This is a tough one, man. But I would want Hall of Famers to vote, and I would want current and retired players to vote also. I don't mind them taking the writers' pens out of the hand for the Hall of Fame because clearly they have beefs with people. They have beefs with people. So,
well, I mean, players probably would have beefs too.
I agree, but
just the whole competitive thing. You're playing for a different team and rivalries.
Right, and that's the problem that lies within this. Hall of Fame greats that's Dallas Cowboys are going to be a little partial and biased to Cowboys that want to get into the Hall. They're going to want their guys in. Steelers are going to want Steelers in. So there's no exact way to get it done properly, but I understand him saying, take the pen out of the writer's hands for this situation. I get it. I totally understand. But it's got to be more than just current Hall of Famers that's making the decision.
Yeah. I mean, current Hall of Famers, or not current Hall of Famers in general. Players in general.
Players that's tenured, 5 years or more. That's when you get tenure. 5 years or more. Select a handful of those guys to do it. Coaches that have coached a decade or more.
Maybe they give a vote to every retired player. You're talking thousands and thousands of votes, but so what? It's about the percentages. Why not?
I'm not opposed to what he's saying, but again, Bill Belichick not getting in. I get it because he's a cheater, but the majority of people are overwhelmingly upset by it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't have a problem with that at all. Matter of fact, I think that would be better. And I don't understand why they don't make a motion like the players' union. Why wouldn't the players' union make some type of motion to make this happen? I don't get why they haven't already started this. This ain't a new thought.
Nope.
Like we've talked about this for years and years. He's just prime, so it gets front page news. All right, next one, Tree. You're watching the 2 Live Steve's Experience.
Shout out to you, Prime. We'd love to get you back on the show, Prime.
All right, Jerry Rice stands alone as the undisputed king of wide receivers. Top 10 receivers in NFL history. Andre Johnson, number 10. Michael Irvin, number 9. Isaac Bruce, number 8. Huh? Marvin Harrison, number 7. Chris Carter, number 6. Larry Fitzgerald, number 5. Calvin Johnson, people that are listening on the radio. Calvin Johnson, number 4. Terrell Owens, number 3. Moss, number 2. And Jerry Rice, number 1. How about the top 5? How would you change this top 5? Are you okay with this top 5?
I would put Calvin at 2, Terrell at 3, and Randy at 4.
Why do they always give so much love to Larry Fitzgerald? Do you understand that?
Because he's got more yards than everybody that's ever played the position.
Yeah, do his name ring out when you're talking about some of these other guys in this list, like Michael Irvin and
he played in Arizona, and Arizona's a nobody. All the other names played on teams that won Super Bowls, and we know them.
Moss didn't win no Super Bowl.
Well,
Calvin Johnson damn sure didn't win no Super Bowl.
Moss played it. Well, Calvin Johnson had more catches than anybody ever. I think he almost had a 2,000-yard season catching the ball. Terrell Owens played in the Super Bowl.
I'm not saying Larry Fitzgerald is trash. I don't know.
Larry Fitzgerald's he's a great. Larry Fitzgerald's a great. He was hidden in with the Cardinals. He was hidden.
Okay,
that's all.
So go ahead and repeat what you would change.
I would put Moss behind Terrell Owens and Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, that's a long-standing.
And the only reason why is because there were plays where Randy Moss did not move, did not block, did not leave the line of scrimmage, and that's not football.
So I'm putting Calvin Johnson. I'm putting Randy Moss at number 1. We all know that. Putting Moss at 1. Let me ask you a question. And this is Alfred, and you're watching 2 Live Steve's Experience.
Question.
You've seen these guys play for a couple of years.
I played against several of these guys. Played against Randy, played against Jerry, played against Terrell, played against Chris Carter, played against Harrison, played against did I have Andre Johnson? No, I don't think I played against Andre. But I played against several of these guys. Studied these guys on film.
So I already said I'm taking Randy first. Jerry Rice, you've watched him play for 5, 6, 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Rice standing in front of you, Calvin Johnson standing in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you going to take? See,
I'm taking Calvin.
More difficult.
No, I'm taking Calvin.
Right.
But right. Jerry's the best to ever play the position. Jerry is today's JSN. In Jigba, that's Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jerry. Shoulders always at the same height, no matter what route he's running, in and out of break, same speed, understanding the game, finding an open spot, always open, catching the ball. That's Jerry. Best to ever do it.
I think this goes back to the whole, you're a stat guy. I'm a guy that just says, my eyes tell me who's better.
No, I'm not just a stat guy. I'm a former player that studied these guys and played against Jerry Rice.
Right, I understand.
Yeah.
But the fact that you just acknowledged that you would take Calvin Johnson if they were standing in front of you and you knew their resume from a couple of years, the fact that you just admitted that says the point that I'm trying to make.
Okay.
Nobody's taking Jerry Rice before they take Calvin Johnson if you can take whatever player you want. Statistic-wise, there's nothing to debate. Statistics are statistics.
Except the people that put this list together and me.
Who are these people?
I don't know. But whoever put the list together agrees with me.
And listen, I know everybody say I hate Jerry Rice. I don't hate Jerry Rice, but
You have no reason to hate Jerry Rice.
Right. I'm not
Yeah,
going to deny what my eyes see. Randy Moss was the most unstoppable football player maybe ever in the history of the game.
Right.
Maybe him and Barry Sanders.
That allowed his team to be playing 10 on 11, 4 to 8 times a game.
Calvin Johnson is just an alien.
He's Megatron. I want him.
6'5",
Yeah.
230,
And
running a
you-
4.2, 4.3 40.
You asked me about Calvin for a reason because you know I have love for him, and he is a former Yellow Jacket.
Right.
So you asked me Calvin for a reason. I get it. But again, me and the people that put this list together, which is the list we're talking about, we agree.
I don't remember, and we can move on. I don't remember Jerry Rice ever being triple teamed.
You're crazy.
And it was routine for Randy Moss to be triple teamed.
You're crazy. That's fine.
Okay. All right, next one. And you're watching the 2 Live Stews Experience.
Again, I don't. Whenever you see these lists, Jerry's always number one.
Right.
I don't make the list.
I'm not saying he's not a phenomenal player.
This is
At
a good
their
one right
best, who's the best NFL quarterback here?
here. Ooh,
MV7,
Warren
Cam,
Moon. Not even close. Warren Moon. Not even close. Warren Moon. Not even close.
I'm going all against the grain this morning.
Warren Moon, man.
I think Moon. I love Moon, but Moon was a drop back pocket passer. That's all he could do. He couldn't do the other things that these guys could do.
Yep.
These guys could throw it and run it.
Yep. Okay.
Warren Moon wasn't a running quarterback. I wouldn't take Warren Moon out of these 4. It's a coin
would you
toss.
take?
The other 3.
Who'd you take? You got to pick one, man. That's why we have the graphic up. You got to pick one.
You got the dynamic speed of Vic. You got Cam Newton with the power, strength, and
Who never had back-to-back winning seasons. But go ahead.
and then Lamar. He's like a freaking android.
Moon, man. Everybody's saying Moon, man. I love the dynamic these guys are brought to the table,
but Warren Moon
everybody's saying Moon.
He's not multifaceted like these other 3. That's what I'm saying.
I understand.
That's all I'm saying.
I understand.
And Moon's in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, absolutely. Warren Moon's in the Hall of Fame.
Shouts out to you, Detroit, WGPR Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. We're about to bounce, and y'all can catch the rest of the show on YouTube.
All right, so we got a couple more memes, and then we're going to get to these chat messages. Sports Talk with Hot Sauce, Texas Pete Hot Sauce. You know good and well you ain't taking no damn Jerry Rice over Calvin Johnson or Randy Moss. If you could pick, if you were standing right there picking, you know good and well you're not going to do that.
What are you on, drugs? I told you to give me Calvin. But
Right.
that does not deflect or change the fact that on everybody's list, Jerry's number one, except for you.
I don't care what everybody's list says. And I'm not the only person that's taking Randy Moss over Jerry Rice.
Hey, man,
I'm not the
every
only person.
Every time you see a list that you put up on this show, Jerry's at number one.
Yeah, but
Every
a lot
time.
of people don't like Moss because of his personality, or they used to didn't like him because of his personality.
Because he don't play some plays. He don't block. He don't get down the field.
Well, give me 70% Randy Moss more than so than any other person at 100.
Jerry has Super Bowls. Randy doesn't.
Right, that's a team metric though.
Yep. Team metric. That's right.
Super Bowls are a team metric.
When you don't
We go over this
play
all the time.
when you don't play every play, you hurt your team. You don't want that in your locker room. Live your life, Rue, baby.
And so
So the 2 Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. Hey, man, before you go, you know what? You say what you're about to say because I don't want you to forget.
No, I was just gonna say, man. Evidently, the new New York City term is shake, meaning fight. Let's shake. Let's shake. He said it like 12 times. Let's shake. You know they do like this. New York cats, they do like this. I think this needs more emphasis.
Shouts out to Ja Rule, man. Hey, before we get back into it and finish the last 48, I do have something I want to remind the Dogs and the Pools about. I want to put them on something that's really special, and it won't take me long to do it. If you are a golfer or you just love a good cause, mark your calendar for August 14th, 2026. The Safari Sportsman Club is bringing you a major golf tournament at Crystal Lakes Golf Course, and the Stews will be right in the middle of it, hosting it and playing in it. This isn't just another scramble. This is good golf, good vibes, and a chance to give back while networking with some special, solid people. Whether you're coming to compete, sponsor a hole, or just to be a part of the experience, this is a one in a lifetime opportunity you don't want to miss. For all of the details, register. For all of the sponsorship info, and reach out to Gregory Jackson at 678-761-5937. Again, that's Gregory Jackson at 678-761-5937, or shoot an email to info, I-N-F-O, at St. St. James, James, Lodge, Lodge, 4.org. Info at St. James Lodge 4.org. Again, it's August 14th, where Crystal Lakes, who the Safari Sportsman Club, and us, the Two Live Stews. Pull up and tee up for charity, y'all. We appreciate you.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, man. Let's shake. I'm gonna start using that now.
You do know that when you study film in the National Football League and in college football, you're looking for tendencies, right? If the right tackle, whenever it's going to be a 3-step drop, always has his right foot pointed out, every time his right foot is pointed out, you know it's a quick pass. If a defensive lineman, defensive end, puts both hands on the ground every time he rushes, but when he's not rushing or he's going to drop in coverage, he's only got one hand, that tells the defense or the offense what a player is doing. When Randy Moss was lined up and would not move an inch, whoever the quarterback was and the safety that had their eyes on Randy could all move to the other side of the field and do something else.
That's cap. What young people say, cap?
Again.
Because if anybody ever moved their attention away from Randy Moss, he was going to streak down the field for a touchdown.
But again, I studied him twice a year for 3.5 years.
All right.
And our DB coach, the great Dick Seltzer, would say, whenever that son of a bitch stays there, do something else to help the defense. Don't stay there with him. He's not working. That's why I choose the other guys over Randy, because I want guys that's working. Terrell Owens, ball coming to him, run, screen, play going to the other side. He was busting his hump to be a part of the play.
I love T.O., but Terrell Owens, percentage-wise, probably had more drops than anybody else, than all of them other guys on their list. Hey, but bring the list back up one more time, Tree. I wanted to make one comment about that wide receiver list, and you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience.
We appreciate y'all being here. Stews Cruise Success is my hashtag today. Man, we had a great time on that cruise. I can't even start to tell people how much fun it was.
We had a great time.
Clubs, drinking, bars, good food. All right, go ahead. The list is back up.
I'm putting Michael Irvin at number 5. I'm moving Larry Fitzgerald down one.
I would put the playmaker higher than number 9 also. You asked me about the top 5. I would put the playmaker higher also.
Yeah, I would put Michael Irvin at number 5. You can't put Larry Fitzgerald ahead of no Michael Irvin, the playmaker.
And he got 3 Super Bowls.
And he got rings. Yeah, which is very big to you.
That matters.
All right, Tree. We got a couple more memes. You're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. We got a couple more memes. Then we're gonna get into these chat messages.
Thank y'all for being here. Like, subscribe, pass the word about the show.
I love this one right here, man.
This is a good one
from Kelly Davidson, and it's Black History Month. Don't forget now, it's Black History Month. I wear my afro with pride. The afro has never been just a hairstyle; it's a statement rooted in history, resilience, and self-definition. It rolls as a bold declaration that Black is beautiful. I'm not gonna read all of that because there's a lot.
Yep.
But evidently the person Kelly Davidson, I don't know who he is, and maybe he's an actor or something like that, a singer. But that's him in the middle.
Okay.
That's him, I guess, as a young Kelly. And then everybody else. So you got 3 stacks with some type of hybrid tree. You're gonna have to take us off because we need it to be bigger.
Hybrid. Some type of hybrid afro.
3 stacks got some type of hybrid afro dreads. Dr. J, Julius Irving,
Got a big old one. Yep.
Snoop
Luda got the
Dogg
big head one.
used to rock it. MJ to the right. The guy in the middle, once again, is the guy, Kelly Davidson. To the bottom left, from the Cleveland Indians, you got Oscar Gamble. I don't remember him, but that's what it says under the little hashtag. You got the great Kung Fu man, Jim Kelly. The only black Kung Fu man back in the 70s, black exploitation films. And then you got Colin Kaepernick. Which one is the best? Who had the best afro? Who wore it the best?
I would say Michael Jackson or Three Stacks.
Michael Jackson, Three Stacks.
Yep.
I got to go with Dr. J, man. I got to go with Dr. J. And you know we don't F with Snoop like that no more.
No.
Snoop one's pretty tight as well.
Nope. Not even mentioning his name. MAGA man, Snoop. Nope. No, thank you.
I got to go with Dr. J, man. Dr. J, man. Like, these young people don't understand how big of a deal Dr. J was. These green ones.
He's a huge deal, man.
Dr. J was a huge deal. He was a huge deal before MJ was a huge deal.
Our mother, who is not a person that's starstruck, loves Bobby Brown. And when I sent her the picture that we took with Dr. J, it blew her mind. Y'all was with Julius Irving?
Let me see if I can pull up that picture and send it to Tree and we can get it up.
We were with Julius Irving.
Where were we at? We were at
it was some event that we did with the old radio station that won't be named.
We were at the Kentucky Derby.
Was it the Derby? You're right. It was the Derby. You're
it was
right.
The Derby. I got that from my phone.
We were with Crown Royal. But because you said it's in the Derby, I might be able to find it real quick. Because all I got to do is go to here and type in Louisville, and it should pop up.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Next one, Tree, and you're watching Two Live Stu's Experience. Ollie's still hanging around, so we go get her on for the chat messages or for the trending topic number 4.
I don't see Ollie. I don't see Ollie anywhere. Ooh, okay. I can't wait to talk about this. I can't wait to talk about this.
I do not know what this person meant when they typed this. We got to start being honest about Teyana Taylor. What do you think that they mean when he typed that statement? What do you think Mick Ross meant? We got to start being honest about Teyana Taylor.
I do not share the same sentiments as Mick Ross, but if I had to guess or think out loud what Mick Ross is referring to or trying to say, is I think he wants to elude that Teyana Taylor looks like a man. That's what I would think. And I couldn't disagree more. I think she's fine as hell.
I can't disagree more either. Now, I will say this, and you're watching Two Live Stu's Experience.
The only thing bad about this outfit, because I watched the Grammy, was Teyana Taylor couldn't walk in the dress. She took 2-inch steps.
A handsome woman. You wrong for that, Richard Bullock. Tree, why did you even post that? Now listen.
That's funny.
I will say this.
She works out a lot.
Teyana Taylor
she's had some work done.
To me, she's like a hybrid of Vanessa Williams and Grace Jones or some shit like that. I cannot figure it out. It's something I don't like about her, but it's a lot I do like about her.
Grace Jones is fine as hell too, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, but Grace Jones got like that gruff about her.
It's very strong. Yeah, very strong.
I can't put my finger on it, man, but it's something I like and it's something I don't like about her, man. And in the remake of Coming to America, man, she played the queen. She was fine as shit in that movie.
Teyana Taylor's got great bone structure in her face, but a lot of people look at that as kind of manly also. I have no problem with women that have bone structure in their face.
A lot of people would say she got strong facial features. Androgynous. I love her. She's a phenomenal actress.
Yeah, I think her and her ex-husband Iman Shumpert, they're both happy where they are in their lives now. But I didn't like seeing them break up. I think she's a very sexy woman.
She's a handsome woman. I didn't even know that was it sounds like that's a thing, man. That term, that phrase, a handsome woman. Yeah, man. She's gorgeous, but also I think she might you do us the wrong thing. She'll put your ass in a headlock.
What up, Uncle Mike? Yeah, she works out, and she was going to show everybody that she works out. She stays in the gym.
Yeah. I don't give a damn. When I was on the yard, well, everybody know the Qs always look for an opportunity to take their goddamn clothes off. I was working out. I was eating steel for breakfast.
You better believe it.
And every opportunity I got to take my goddamn shirt off, I did it. You better believe it. Is that the last one, Tree? All right, let's run it. Let's run these messages.
Let me see if I can find this picture. You mentioned working out. I got a really good one. My line brothers, from time to time, we're in the chat where we pass pictures of old school stuff, and when we were on step shows and we did things like that. And they sent one a week ago, and if I can find it, I'll pull it up and show you.
Can I do some housekeeping while he's looking for it?
Sure, go ahead, Tree.
Douglas.
I'm not
So,
going
and I'm
Hey, by the way, thank you for everything with the trip too as well. We tried to bring you on earlier. You didn't want to play.
So first
thank
of all,
you for
stop
all
it.
your support and everything as well, Tree. It was a phenomenal weekend. Thank you, Tree.
Can I talk? I couldn't come on because I was trying to render some videos. So if I ever don't come on, it's because I'm working.
Okay.
I'm the one woman show. The other thing I wanted to do, if you can get some applause ready, Arlie. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything but pay my money to go on this cruise, and that's the way I like it. I do enough already. So I wanted to give Arlie a shout out because I really think we should buy her another trip. Like, we should collectively get together and get her a vacation because she just was everywhere and doing everything. She was everywhere and doing everything, and I just really appreciate everything that she did. She's a phenomenal human. So Can I get some claps for Arlie?
Absolutely.
I can't find the picture, man.
I want to, these humans right here, okay? Tiffany, that is my girl right there. She was so fun. Shout out to Tiffany.
She cursed me out twice on the cruise.
She's an amazing human as well. Very free spirited. This is what I love.
And she cursed me out twice, Tree, but it was a curse out where she was cursing me out. But 2 seconds after she cursed me out, we like hugged or laughed about something. So it wasn't a bad cursing out. But yeah.
So Tiffany's been rocking. I was gonna say Tiffany's been rocking with us since the Doug Stewart Show days.
I can't wait to meet her until the 2027 cruise.
2015 to 2018. And for people that are watching, we call her Tiffany Poodle from Portland. She lives in Portland, Oregon. She flew all the way across the country to sail off with us in Miami and go to the Bahamas on this cruise. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
This couple right here from Detroit, we didn't say anything. Ben and I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry, but they were so warm and kind. It was a good time. And of course, the great Mocha Bella. You wanted me to...
Hey, Mocha.
Mocha Bella took 2,000 pictures. Thank you. Thank you, Mocha, because I couldn't keep up. And lastly, to my homies, my girls. Oh my goodness. Erica, Alicia, Trisha, Jocelyn. Yeah, we was on that boat. Hide your husbands. I'm sorry.
God damn. That's kind
of no, we don't do that. But it was a great time. Go ahead.
What was Horace's girlfriend's name?
Marie, I believe.
Okay. Shouts out to Horace and Marie also. So many.
Yeah, man. We said we weren't going to start throwing out names because we're going to forget people.
Well, there was a funny story that I wanted to tell about dinner and Horace being fed cake on his birthday, but we'll get to that at a different time.
Well, the dude tried to feed him cake.
Right.
But he didn't. Right. Horace did not. He
prior to the dude trying to feed him cake, we talked about, you know, men accepting other things from men and being fed and stuff. And then it was his birthday and they put a cake in his face and the captain of the ship took a piece of the cake and tried to feed it to him. And everybody was like,
I don't think he was the captain of the ship. I think he was the
He
captain.
was the dining room.
He was the captain of the kitchen.
Right. Well, anyway, we're not going to go here nor there.
But you think that guy drove the boat?
I didn't say anything about him driving the boat. But there's multiple captains on the boat, sir.
Oh, they are. Okay. My
He was
bad.
the
Then I did not know
dining room.
that. I thought there was only one captain.
Dundee, Karen, appreciate all y'all. I mean, yes, it's going to be too hard to shout you out, but we had an amazing time. Looking forward to 2027. And when men let other men feed them, that's a problem. And shouts out to your horse for not being fed. But you almost feel like this. You almost feel it.
Carrie Portis, good morning. Thank you for your donation. Glad you all had a wonderful time on the cruise. I'm in Michigan on a business trip. I need to turn this off. See y'all in March. What's happening in March?
See y'all in March.
The March Madness. What's going on in March?
Well, we'll see you in March.
Yes,
see you
in
in
March.
March. Yeah.
Sounds great, Carrie.
We'll
Appreciate
be
you,
there.
Claire. Appreciate
Thank you
Claire.
so much. Till Dog 12. Good morning, Stews, Tree, Arlie. Glad to have you back. And remember what happened on the boat stays on the boat.
For the most part. For the most part, Till Dog. For the most
God
part.
damn, some debauchery went down I didn't know about. I was
I
asleep.
didn't see
Y'all got off the ship and went to
Senior Frog.
Senior Frogs on in the Bahamas, and I was knocked the F out.
Hello, Griff. Back home, behaving. What up, fam? I had a great time chilling with the family and newly discovered family. The only surprise was that Cuz was MIA too. Shocking.
Cuz, y'all know who Cuz is, right?
Oh,
Inside joke.
His
Inside joke.
ulterior.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Ryan, can
Appreciate
you tell
you,
me a
Griff.
little more about this picture, this AI'd picture where Doug has hips and thighs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who
Keith.
made
What's the
this?
What's the next super chat? I don't know what you're talking about. Shout out to everybody that took the picture with us on the boat. That was awesome. Thank
Hideous.
y'all for pulling up.
Look hideous. I look like the Joker.
Wait, put it
Arlie
back
looks
up.
like
back
Arlie
up.
looks like
Art imitates life, Tree. Art imitates life.
I look like the Joker. Arlie looks like Cardi B. Doug looks like he's like a guru, like we're on a retreat for
Can't thank
meditation.
everybody enough. Can't thank everybody enough for pulling up. Really appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
And this shit was trending too.
Yep.
From Loose Neck. Doug was sleepwalking to the phone to file a report.
What's he
What?
talking about?
I have to look at the time.
I will make time next year for more naps because when I'm away from the kids, it does give me an opportunity to rest more. So every opportunity I had, I was drinking and eating, and I'll eat less and nap more next year on the cruise.
But let me say this that my friends observed about you. One day, y'all, we met him for breakfast. He sat down at the table at about 8 o'clock, 8:30, we left. 4 or 5 hours later, my friends came back. They're like, yeah, we just saw Ryan sitting at the same table. Like you made
I kept trying to leave, but people as people would leave after eating breakfast, somebody else would come and sit down, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna leave. So I would just get a drink and stay there, or I would eat something else and stay there.
Shouts out to Ben and Renee, Marie, Horace and Marie, Ben and Renee, Dundee and Karen, T and Asia, Griff, Mocha Bella.
And listen, everybody tried to help. Horace's girlfriend, old lady, all those things.
Marie.
That's not a negative term where we're from, Tree. Old lady is
No,
not a
it's not.
negative term.
Well, I'm gonna do me. We were trying to find our own venue for the Super Bowl, and the minute Marie found out about that, she cruises like 10 times a year. She's like Diamond and has all these points. She got up and went down to the place where you could reserve a room. Like, hey, I'm so and so. I got these privileges, and I need a room for me and my people. And they were trying to accommodate her. So everybody went above and beyond to make it the best cruise ever. And that's what I love about it.
Frederick Anderson.
Our network is amazing.
Frederick Anderson was on the boat. He was a nice human as well. Good morning. Privileged to have met the entire Stu's crew in person on the big water, on the big boat. He's looking forward to the next one. He brought his brother with him, and they were just delightful humans.
Frederick. Peace, Frederick.
Do
Good to see you, man.
I mean,
Brother Marvin Eccles also, Bay 11 Towing. He and his old lady was there. Outstanding. Melvin, great to see you, fam. Great to see you, man. Go ahead, Doug. You about to say something?
I was gonna say, man, it's not out of reach where we can't make this thing an annual big ass thing like the Tom Joyner cruise. That's where we, got our tips from. Tom Joyner's cruise, I think, is still actually going on. We could do the same thing, but on a sports tip.
Have a whole boat.
Have the whole boat.
A pimp named Joe. Thank you for your donation. Dougie, you need to get that sleepwalking checked out. I knew something was wrong when I fell asleep at a stop sign. Oh.
Boy.
And I think, Doug, you've done that before, too. Fall asleep at a stop light. Wasn't it for you, Doug?
No.
No?
I'm thinking about somebody else.
Somebody else. All right. Yeah, man, I was alarmed in the room sleeping with you, not with you in the same bed, but I was alarmed because you were talking and making noises, and then it was kind of scary.
From Till Dog 12, this generation grew up on Madden and 7-on-7. These kids don't even know what an inside drill is. Run the damn ball.
Yeah, they banned the Oklahoma drill like years ago.
Yep. The concussions took they can't. You don't do the things that we used to do, man, because it's not good for you. Your brain is not made to hit against the skull. It's just not. So they're trying to.
Sean, we did not see you on the cruise, honey. What happened? We would have loved to hang out. Sean says, Doug, Jerry Rice won a Super Bowl MVP, but Joe was in Disney.
No, that's bullshit. Yeah, man, I saw Sam Darnold. I was like, they shouldn't have sent him to Disney World. They should have sent his ass to damn Bug Tussle, Tennessee. He played horrible in that first half.
Quarterbacks touched the ball.
He played horrible. He didn't play great the second half, but he played horrible in relative terms in the first half, and that first quarter was atrocious.
The great Joe Ham and I talk about this all the time. Unfortunately for quarterbacks, when the team plays bad, they take the blunt of that talk. And fortunately for quarterbacks, when the team plays good, they take the blunt of that talk also because they touch the ball every snap.
Well, if they would have lost, if they didn't win the game, he would have got torched. Like, we would have still been talking shit about his performance, a week later. He played horrible the first quarter.
I forgot to remove the show. Just ignore me. Sean Mims says hockey has the best tradition. Each player keeps the cup for a day to celebrate.
That's great. That's a good one. I like that.
A pimp named Joe. Shout out to the Stu Crewers, Tree, Ryan, Doug, but a big shout out to Arlie Wood, aka Julie Wood, who was running the cruise like Tree be run. Yes, absolutely, she was. She was running the cruise like I be running the boards for the show. Big ups. Nobody could do it better.
Oh, the Love
This is
Boat.
from a pimp named Joe.
Shouts out to your pimp named Joe.
I think that might be T Nice's handle. Shouts out to the great T Nice. I didn't even know that he had moved back to Chicago.
What?
Yeah.
He be in the chat talking about it all the time.
I didn't. Well, I don't pay attention to chat like y'all.
That's true.
Jew Jams. Watch the Super Bowl with my wife and Stu's on the water. Best of both worlds.
Shouts out to you, Jew Jams. Shouts out to you, fam. Nothing but love, man.
Doug. Who was that Nordic man that came up to you when we were watching the game and he was shaking your hand? And
Oh, he's from Atlanta. He said he used to love the Stews. He saw us over there. He was like, "Wait a minute, is that the Stews?"
Wow.
Yeah, from Atlanta.
Okay.
Nordic.
Tiffany.
We got a lot of don't let the media and the press fool you. We got a lot of Nordic fans that you should listen to the show.
Well, the fact that he recognized you, impressive. Tiffany Poodle in Portland, so nice to meet you. Doug sung When Doves Cry, sweating like a Baptist preacher. 5-star performance with Ryan as his hype man. Thanks, Stews, Arlie, and Tree.
Tiffany, I was a little more than the hype man, but I don't want to get the fucking with you.
You know what? I
He's
think
kinda
that
quick with the
You
tongue.
weren't
I don't
really
get to fussing with her.
I didn't hear you coming out of the mic. I saw you moving your mouth.
Right. Well,
I think I'm going to put a little bit more effort into this karaoke thing. I think I got a talent for it. They didn't have my selections. I wanted to do Run DMC, Sucker MCs. They didn't have that first choice. They didn't even have that. How do you not have Sucker MCs?
Hey,
a
Brian
boat.
Hill. It's a ship. Yeah, they Brian Hill. We're working on that as we speak. The inaugural Two Live Stews golf tournament. We're working on that as we speak. Stay tuned. Thank you for that, B Hill.
Someone is moving the music around. Thank you, Brian. Brother man.
In the building! Elizabeth, I'm coming to see you, honey. It's the big one.
The brother man, not the other man. Thank you. Thank you.
What up? What up, though, Doug, Ryan, Arlie, and Tree? Welcome back. Doug, we all do load management. Yes, older players played 90+% of games as our parents worked every day. Now many of us take off to live life or be a parent, just like I'm donating for 2 days while you were off Monday.
Look at you. Thank you, brother, man.
No, technically we were working. A lot of people can look at we were working. We were marketing.
No,
A lot of
brother
people
man,
look
you
at
are
it like
so
that.
right.
Come on, brother man, you're right, because yes, we were working on the boat. However, Doug was not at his regular 9 to 5. He was off Friday and Monday.
Okay, man.
He was not in this space. This man is saying that even though he wasn't in this space, he's donating.
We're doing it for Monday's show.
Hey, brother man, thank you. Whatever you say is, I'm with you.
That's right.
Damn right.
Right. You get what I'm
Damn
saying.
right.
Damn me.
Yeah, you want to work everybody to death, man? Please, people take off from their job all the time. All the
I'll be
time.
here at 3 a.m. Monday from California. Can I get off?
Athletes can do it too. They can get breaks too.
Earl, he's no comment. Silence from Earl McDowell. Good morning, Papo from Good Times had the most powerful fro on television. He was the dude that
Forgot
used
about
to say,
Popples.
Helmet.
That's a good one. Good one, McDowell. Make the cruise next year, McDowell. Bring your old lady for Valentine's Day.
JJ hunted the head with an awesome foursome until we are dead.
Loose Neck will have that on his meme in 3.5 seconds because I don't know who you're talking about. Mr. Unloved Fours, congratulations for a successful inaugural cruise. Next year, it will be bigger and better, and I will be there. Come on there. Exactly. Great job, Arlie. Doug says pizza party is Monday. Why would you look at, because I said we should buy her another vacation and your facial expression told everything.
Ignore that.
Rel Scott.
Great idea, Tree.
Tisa and I will be on the next cruise. Oh yeah, I meant to praise you for this too, Ryan.
Good morning. It's your boy One Live Stew. Wanted to stop and take a second to tell the beautiful Tisa happy birthday. Next year, celebrated on the Two Live Stews' second annual Super Bowl cruise. We miss you guys. Hope all's well. Happy birthday, Tisa.
Day drink.
I was on a good gummy.
Hey, speaking of day drink, we totally forgot about the fourth trending story.
Let me read Rel's thing real quick. Tisa and I will be on the next cruise. Thanks, Ryan and Tree, for sending Tisa a Born Day video. She cried.
Happy
Don't
birthday.
make me cry.
Happy birthday, Tisa.
Happy birthday. I love the Scots. The Scots of Philadelphia.
All
right.
Frederick and Marcus, who are brothers. Shouts out to y'all.
We did
Melvin and his wife.
And
we think her name is D.
Shouts out to you, D.
And shouts out to the bros, my young bros. Ronnie Devine, Wesley Gilliard, Greg Scott, Chris Jones, Mackie. I don't know Mackie first name. I always just call him Mackie.
Ooh, I got something I got to
Shouts out to the bros that came on the boat, man. My Neils. That's what's up.
Ravel.
Appreciate you, folks.
Look at you, Ravel.
Hey, Lavrel.
Y'all call 919-764-4626 if you need some help with your finances. The world changes is Lavrel's business, and you make sure that you're doing the right thing with your money to make sure that your money is working. Next year, 2027, y'all got to make sure you book with us because the dinners, which was a highlight of every day, if you book with us, you're at our tables. So people that didn't book with us and came to our tables bumped other people, so we won't be able to do that next year. So keep that in mind. So think about that. Outstanding time.
Rel Scott said he's wearing his velour sweatsuit and Tim's on the cruise.
Hey, man, it was a bad situation.
Spot Doja hit me up.
I don't like being cold. Bottom line, I don't like being cold, man. I'd rather be hot than cold.
You don't like being cold, but you slept with the temperature on 42 in the room.
Oh no, I like to sleep when it's cold though.
But
I
you
like
just
to
said you
be
said
cool.
you don't like being cold.
It
You
wasn't
just don't like
43.
being cold.
It was
It was freezing.
I usually sleep at like 70 degrees, 69.
Did y'all have a balcony?
A balcony?
No,
No, we had the cheapest room on the boat. We saved $6.32. We didn't have no windows, no balconies.
Yeah.
No, it was great. Arlie got. I want that room again, Arlie.
I got
That
a
room
video
was
of Dundee had a balcony.
He had a nice
and we
suite.
went
He had
up.
a
He
nice
showed me
suite.
his room, huh?
Yeah, they had a nice suite.
All of the rooms were nice though, because two of my
All the
friends
rooms were good
didn't have
size.
windows or whatever, and two of us did, and they still. I was
Special.
shocked
They were
because
very
I thought we was walking into Motel 8. If I'm being honest,
they were
I've
very
never-
spacious and nice.
From Rel Scott. I already said that. Okay, Earl McDowell wants to know: are we doing the fall situation? Earl McDowell, Rel Scott is the leader on that, and he will be here in October, whether they come or not. So I think, but I don't know if the Stews are doing an official something. Are y'all?
What is he talking about?
You know when
Tree has this annual weekend where she's going to. She has people come in town.
it's a
Oh,
TDSS
he's
thing.
talking. Oh, okay. I thought well, we're planning a trip. That's probably gonna be around the same time. Maybe a little bit earlier. Probably like in July.
From Dark Sun Rider, Tiana Taylor is not yammed up. No thanks.
I think that means she doesn't have a butt. She's got an onion
It's a
back there.
very, very strange, peculiar situation about her. She
definitely
falls into a
looks like Grace
category.
Jones.
She falls into a category
Thank you
that
for your
not a
donation.
lot of people are in.
Thank you, Sun Rider Dark.
Dark Sun Rider, he says he needs his woman to have more yams than Thanksgiving. Okay, he likes
That's
thick
funny.
girls.
That's fine.
Yeah, each his own. Benjamin, what up, though? Stews and crew had a great time on the cruise. Good to meet everybody. It was good to meet you both, also.
Good to meet you, Benjamin. Appreciate you, player. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you, man.
From Griff, I highly recommend a room, yes, with a balcony. I also witnessed Ryan doing his celebrity thing. Yeah. A guy recognized him while we ate. Also, the Stews cruise ladies were beautiful. Yeah.
We had a couple people recognize us.
That's Griff's alter ego right there, Doug. Look at the picture. He got them diamond teeth in his mouth.
Right. I want Arlie to pop on for a second, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience.
She took a nap and came back.
Arlie,
You're muted, Arlie. You're muted. Maybe I can help her. Okay, there you go, Arlie. You're good.
Hey, y'all, I'm back.
Okay, so trending topic number 4. Based on reflections from college students and studies of binge drinking, the worst liquors to consume are those frequently associated with sickness, vomiting, and debilitating hangovers. They've got a little list on this meme that I'm looking at on these notes that I'm looking at. Top rated worst liquors to drink when you were in college, or that you've had the worst experiences with. Everclear.
What color? Which one?
Everclear.
All of them.
Southern Comfort. Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. That's bookmark that. I'm gonna talk about that.
That's the nasty.
And then Jägermeister.
Ugh.
Do y'all have any stories about getting drunk to the highest of drunktivity that you regret still to this day?
Bumpy
Got any
head.
quick stories?
Bumpy head. Jim, bumpy head.
I went to school in New Orleans. That's all I should have to say. Bourbon Street. That should be it.
So do you have a particular experience that you remember where you was like, I'm never gonna do this shit again?
raise my hand. So, you can do like the drive-through daiquiris. You can buy daiquiris all the time, and they're not weak. You get a 151, which
You
has
think
like
it's weak because it's sweet.
Right. It is not. Those, when they don't freeze hardly, they have one that we used to get. I cannot think of the name of it right now.
Hurricane?
But not the Hurricane.
190 octane.
190 octane, but it's I can't think. But anyway, during Halloween, we used to get out of school for all the holidays. We got out for Mardi Gras. We got out for All Saints Day. I didn't even know that was a thing. The day after Halloween. So we're out of school. So we go to the quarters. It's my freshman year. I am standing in one of those like windows, like picture window, kind of outside of an establishment like this. And I have on some MC Hammer, like
you
big
trying
old
to get
shades.
some bees. You was trying to get some bees, Ollie?
I don't know what I was doing, but I do know it wasn't bee time yet, but I don't remember. I remember people walking by going, is she okay? And I'm holding myself up in the window. It was terrible. I didn't remember much of anything. It was probably Mad Dog 2020 mixed with cranberry lemonade that took me down.
Tree, any experiences you want to share?
I just know that I was never going to drink it again. I don't have extravagant stories, but the Mad Dog, they used to start coming out with colors.
Oh,
and they had a blue one. And I thought, and it was $2.95. And it was hell. It was hell to pay.
What about you? What about you, sir? Worst drinking experience that you can remember?
We went to the bootlegging lady in West End. And she used to have half pints.
You dry stitching on the bootlegging lady in West End, man.
I didn't say her name. Okay. But everybody know that trailer I'm talking about.
Another tell-all.
Everybody know that trailer I'm talking about. She used to have half pints and pints of just about every liquor you could buy. My boy Carnell's mom passed, and after his funeral, the minute his dad left, we walked back to the bootleg lady, and all she had was Canadian Hunter. So we bought like 20 half pints of Canadian Hunter, and I drank like 6 or 7 of them by myself. It was the worst night of my entire life. I don't know how I got home. I don't drink it anymore. I can't stand it. If I smell it, I'll gag.
Yeah.
Same kind of story. Me, I think I talked about this weekend. Dundee, my boy Dundee, who was on the boat, him and his wife.
Dundee can drink, baby.
In Buffet Hall, freshman year, 1989, we were playing spades. Somebody pulled out a half a G of that bumpy, that naughty head. We took the cap off and poured shots in the cap. And between 4 people, me, Dundee, Bubba, and Ike, and you know Ike as well, we shot an entire half gallon of bumpy head.
What are the ingredients in a bumpy head?
Bumpy head is Burdette Vodka. Isn't it Burdette Vodka?
Call it bumpy, yeah.
No,
it's gin.
It's gin.
I didn't think I was gonna make it through the night, man. I didn't think I was gonna make it to the night. That was the worst experience, and I haven't drunk it since. I hate the smell of gin.
Yeah. Ollie, I can't imagine the experience you had going to school in New Orleans, but I think I had a similar one in Atlanta. Every night of the week, any time of the day, you can find a party, you can find a club, you can have a gathering where somebody's drinking and or smoking in cities like that.
Oh my God. Bourbon Street called my name one too many times where my parents were like, you will come home. Keep on. I was like, okay, I'll get it together. Wait, I'm gonna get it together. Because if you come home, they were gonna confuse me with this other girl, and that girl had a baby. And I didn't want people to think that's why I had to come home, because I had a baby. So I had to stay at school. I had to get it together.
All right, Ollie. Thank you, Ollie.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, Ollie. My bad, Griff. Cuz was not on the ship. He was in Miami. My bad, Griff.
Griff had on an A&T damn shirt every day on the cruise, man.
Yep.
He had on a Kappa shirt several times as well.
Yeah, that's true.
From what I saw. I saw Doug walking down the hall one day and didn't recognize you. You were out of uniform.
Your sense of recognition is way off.
I walked past her in the hallway one day. I saw her about a football field and a half away.
You know how long them halls are, right? On the ship.
It was a football field and a half, and she was all the way to the other end. And as I get closer and closer, I'm like, Tree doesn't see me.
I literally had to get. I got 5 feet in front of her, and I finally said, "Tree, it's me," and she was like, "Oh,
yeah."
You do
I'm
that all the
just very
time.
whimsical. I'm just in a fantasy world, you know. It's okay. It's all right. Doug with the Timbs and tracksuit was innovative. I thought y'all looked like you stepped out of a Spike Lee movie when I rolled up on you at that restaurant. I mean, velour. It was cold. What were those things you were saying come out of the trees?
The first day I had a velour fila tracksuit on, sweatsuit on.
Ryan, the lizards, the chicken lizard.
Iguana.
Yeah.
They call them tree
It was
chickens.
that cold. It was very cold. So
these people think I'm joking.
Look at these outfits. Ah, it's a Spike Lee movie.
But it was freezing.
It was.
Hey, everybody listening right now, in your town, does every nightclub and bar have a bunch of damn grass on the wall and flowers?
Roses.
And roses? That was the
That's
biggest
an Atlanta
wall
thing.
ever. No, I went to DC, same thing. All of the restaurants are doing this grass on the wall and flowers.
The guy that's the proprietor of this kitchen and cocktails, which is like 8 of them around the country. There's one in Atlanta. There's one in DC.
There's one in Dunwoody, not far from me.
Dunwoody. There's one in Miami. Okay. He was in there. He's a Noop, and Noops have a thing for roses. I don't understand, but anyway.
It was 5,000 roses on the damn wall.
Tiffany got to us late. I don't want to tell her business. Never mind. Well, I'm gonna share the story. I'm gonna share the story. Right. Well, she got to us late, and I told her, and I mentioned on air, you know, how I was gonna buy her a drink the minute I saw her. So she was like, "Okay, before we leave, I'm gonna grab a quick drink." And I was like, "Well, Tiffany, no, I'll take care of the drink. I told you I was gonna get you a drink." She was like, "Yeah, okay." She looked at the bartender and said, "Hey, I know I ordered a shot of so and so, but make it a quadruple."
That shot was so. She said she came all the way.
It was like this big.
It was.
And while she was drinking, she was like
eyeball.
this. While she was drinking it, she was like this.
I'm sorry, Tiffany, but you were. Oh God. Why did he leave?
Don't worry. Good. The show is better when he's gone. Go ahead, Tree. What's next?
Oh my God. All right.
I love you, Tiffany. I can't wait to meet you on the next cruise, Stu's Cruise 2027.
Loose Neck, thank you so much. He's alerting me of who this man is that y'all were talking about regarding Good Times.
Yep.
What's his name again?
We're tighter than pantyhose. Papo, 2 sizes small. Papo, JJ. Yes, that's it.
And especially when you were rolling your shoulders, I do remember.
Yeah. Gotta get on that beat.
Griff says he thinks that we taught the ship crews the black what? Oh,
no, we did not. They knew that song already.
Yeah,
they
I
knew
need
that
all
already.
the videos. We don't have enough time. I have all these videos, but that was the best. The servers in the dining room were phenomenal. They seemed to really like their job. Roma Drake, this is Mocha Bella. I want to say thank you, Doug, Ryan, Tree, and Arleywood for a stupendous time on the cruise.
Yes.
Sorry about
Thank
that.
you, Mocha Bella.
Thank you, Mocha, for all the pictures you took and for coming out. We really appreciate you.
Sorry about that.
What happened? You had to pee?
Goddamn Jehovah's Witness. Tell her ass. Leave me alone.
That's funny.
Fly Tie, I've been watching those ski. Oh, I had asked earlier, is anyone watching the Winter Olympics?
Well,
it's a sports talk show. We're not.
That's
Go
funny
ahead.
because I was going to talk about that.
I haven't seen 1 minute of it.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Winter Olympics right now, Norway and Italy, they lead the games with 13 medals each.
Thank
Norway leads in gold medals with 7. The USA, Italy, and Switzerland are tied with gold medals with 4. Lindsey Vonn, who had a busted Achilles, I believe.
No, knee. Tore ACL.
She had a busted Achilles, but she tried to ski anyway. And she had an accident and busted her knee while skiing.
Oh, okay.
At some point,
it happened while we were on the boat. She wasn't supposed to be skiing because her Achilles was messed up, but she tried to push it anyway, said she would be fine, and had an accident and busted her knee and had to get lifted out of there. So yeah, I've been watching a little bit of the Winter Olympics, not much, but I've been watching a little bit of it.
I feel ashamed because I don't even know where it is. I mean, I just feel like I'm off kilter. Is it in Milan? Where is the Winter Olympics? I don't know.
I don't watch that shit.
Terrible. Who put that in there?
That was our cousin Fly Tie.
Oh, no. This is
The
LOL
Winter Olympics
Bird.
right now are in Beijing. It's in Beijing.
Thank you, because I sure didn't know.
No, it's not
I sure
Beijing.
didn't
It's in Milan, in Italy.
So it
right
is-
now.
Okay, so I was okay. It's official. The Bad Bunny today. Okay, it's official. Today, Bad Bunny shattered the music charts in China and made history. People are about to lose their shit at the new heights.
Yeah, man.
Well,
I
they'll
love
be
it.
all right.
Got the goddamn Nordics, man. They don't like that shit. They don't like that.
All right, guys. I'm headed to California. Doug, I know you expect me to be up at 3 a.m. So I'll see you Monday.
So wait a minute. You're in Atlanta, right? You made it back to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
You headed to Cali now?
Yes.
What are you, some
It's
type
my
of
birthday month.
some type of darn drug mule or something like that?
Yes, he's the drug mule.
That's
What's
what
going
it is.
on? California
I
they got that sticky icky allegedly.
Bring
Well, they
me
got
back
something sticky, but no.
Bring me back some
Go.
sativa, a strong sativa. Bring me like a half-ounce tree. I'll take care of you.
I really will. I won't. You don't have to pay me. I really will, because you really. I was smiling, my face, like it just makes my face go up.
Just pack it in something airtight and put it in your luggage under the plane. Don't walk through security with it.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye.
Thank you, Tree. Oh man, that thing turned out better than I even thought, man. I knew it was gonna turn out good, but it turned out
knew it would be
even
good.
better.
I knew it would be good, man.
Yeah.
Let's start there, man. Shouts out and God bless everybody that made the Stews Cruise 2026. Thank y'all for pulling up. We are going to keep growing it, making it better. We're going to do something the Thursday night of the port city that we leave out of. Thank y'all. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Whatever. I'm not gonna be cold for nobody.
Shut
up, studio audience.
It had tons of velours. He had tons of velours.
Look, I got on white sneakers right there. I bought an outfit in the ship store, man.
There were tons of stores. You could buy jewelry, you could buy clothes. Everything you need was on that boat.
So if you haven't seen the pictures and videos, all you got to do is go on Facebook and hashtag Stews Cruise 2026. Stews with an S, Cruise 2026. Every picture, every video. I took extensive videos of the amphitheater where we watched the Super Bowl at, and that was
hashtag
impressive.
That's the hashtag under my name, Stews Cruise 2026.
That was impressive. So you need to go and check out the hashtag, and you'll see what we're talking about, man.
The ship was literally amazing. I walked in that ship I thought I was on a New York City block in Manhattan. Like, what the hell?
It was crazy. I haven't been on a cruise probably in 10 years.
House of Velour will be sponsored next week.
Absolutely. I accept it.
I got a ton of velour suits over here. Again, shouts out to everybody that made the Stews Cruise. Thank y'all. 2027, Stews Cruise 2027 will be just as epic. A+ to Tree Taylor, outstanding job, Tree. Thank you for everything. We appreciate you, Doug. Give her applause, please. Thank you very much.
Tree.
Nothing but love for you, Hollywood. Can't thank you enough. We really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you. You did an outstanding job. Thank you, Hollywood. The great Dover Dog, Reggie Carson, outstanding contributions all season long. Thank you, Dover Dog. We appreciate you, Skelp. Everybody that gave Super Chat, it's because of y'all that the lights stay on. Everybody don't do what Brother Man do, but y'all all play your part. Thank you very much to the Super Chatters. Give them a round of applause. And everybody else in the chat, y'all create conversation every single day when y'all do what you do in the chat. Y'all get an A+. Round of applause for y'all. To everybody that calls, passes the word, likes, subscribes, tells people that the Two Live Stews are back, y'all get an A+. Thank you as well. And to you, man, again, you're a visionary when it comes to a lot of things. Real dumbass on the other side of things, man. But you're a visionary when it comes to a lot of things, man. And you saw this cruise as an opportunity for us to get together and do something special with our listeners. And that's exactly what it was. A+ to you, sir. Outstanding job.
Appreciate it, man. You get an A too.
Now, you were drunk and you slept and all that other stuff.
I really wasn't drunk. I wasn't drunk to the point where I was fall out or anything like that.
No, nobody said anything about falling out.
Yeah, I mean, but when you say drunk, that's kind of insinuating.
It's a negative connotation. You're right.
Yeah, I was never drunk.
I
paid
to everybody under the sound of my voice, if you don't know God, you need to find him and show him love, because that's all he's doing, showing you nothing but love. I don't think I said that right, but God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. There you go. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you, nothing but love. We will see y'all on Monday. 6:30 is the show meeting. 7 o'clock will be the show where you will have more Two Live Stews, more Two Live Stews experience, and more fun. Peace. Y'all have a good weekend. Be careful and safe in those streets. No drinking and driving. Peace.